Oh no, I can't see anything. Can you hear me? Hello? What's happening? Oh no, I'm so unprepared. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How you all doing? How is everybody? Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Let me do the lab safety register check-ins. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hello, Potter. I saw you here first. Hello, hello. Hello, Score. Hello, Narrowfox. Thank you so much for the resub. What the heck? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 3 months. Yippee. Thank you. Hello, Woodsticks. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hello, Zerkia. Hello, Retty. Hello, M0. Hello, Goroinge. Hello, again, Potter. Hello, Anna. Hello, Jadelo. Hello, Yasosoth. Hello, a weird orc. We'll get there eventually. Awkward flea bro. There we go. Awkward flea bro. Hello, Komi. Hi, hi. Hello, Spooky One. Hello, Shinstar. Hello, Saboteur. Hello, Torgamus. And hello, Flockia. And hello, Yoavco. Hi, everyone. Hi, hi. How you doing? How is everybody today? I am gonna thank you for the hydrate. I was hydrating while I was like setting up. I'm so hydrated. I am so incredibly hydrated and not at all unprepared for things. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing? And also thank you all so much for the happy affiliate anniversary messages. Makes me happy. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. That is wild. That is so long. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak, Flock. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Doing tired? That's a mood. That's a big mood. I'm looking to the side again. Can you see? It's because, once again, I am at my kitchen table because today we're going to be doing a Handcam stream, but I didn't want the pressure of just immediately being on Handcam. Also, don't judge me today. Never mind, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Hi, Bobo. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're good. Hi, Gensho Bird. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been 2 years already. That's wild. It feels like only yesterday that I did start streaming as a Vroid VTuber using my free model that I literally just recolored the hair and did nothing else. And then I made my custom Vroid model, which was really janky. It was cobbled together by somebody who has no modeling experience apart from making occasional Minecraft skins. And then we massively upgraded and got the Adventure Time model and this one that Mylan made. So yeah, we've been on an adventure in the last 2 years. I've somehow managed to go through 4 models technically, of which most I did not pay for. What can I say? I was a grad student. That's all I will say. Hello, Arkness. Hello, hello. Hello, Fortress Spy. Hello, Trustira. Hi. And hello, Curse Fire Dragoon. Hello, hello. How is everybody apart from tired? Are we all just tired? What's going on? Hi, Black. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Grad student. No, grad student. I'm a bit stuffed up again. I've got, like, my allergies are kicking off real bad again. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I've been like, can't breathe for a while. I probably sound not great, to be honest. I often sound not great when I'm having a bad allergy flare up, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Yes. Tired too, also tired. Is it just that thing where it's like the end of the year and we're all tired and we all just want to stop working or schooling and we're all just a bit done? Like, I think, are we all in that position? Is that where we are? Because if so, that's valid. That's incredibly valid. And same. But my last day of work was today. I am officially done with work. And I wanted to get one more stream in because tomorrow I have to go on an adventure to a place which is not where I live. I'm actually going to go visit my family for Christmas for the first time in half a decade, which is a bit disturbing. So I have to go on a plane and then go on another plane because my family Do not live anywhere nearby. But that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. It's been a long year. Oh, that's a mood. The sun going down at 3:30 p.m. impacts people. It actually does. Like yeah, it gets dark here about then, and it's tiring. It's very tiring, and it makes me feel a bit sad because I wake up kind of late because I like wake up a bit later but work a bit later. So normally I'll like not wake up, but you know, I'll like start working at 10, half 10, and then I'll finish at 6, half 6. And yeah, it's like dark when I wake up. It's not dark anymore by the time I start working, but it's dark when I finish by several hours. And yeah, it's kind of sad. Oh well. Oh dear. Remember, there's many helpful breathing patterns. I mean, I just can't breathe out on my nose. That's what it boils down to be honest. I just can't breathe out my nose. Allergies at this time of year, what kind of pollen is that? I don't think it is pollen. I think I'm just allergic to many things, you know? I'm just constantly allergic to something. I've always got like, I've got like sinusitis and eczema, and I don't enjoy either. But they're just always there, and I take like really strong antihistamines and they're still there. So, you know, it is what it is. I deal with it. Sometimes it means I can't breathe. Oh well. Yeah, allergic to life, exactly. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to working. It magically goes away when I stop working. I wish that was true, but it actually normally gets worse when I'm on leave. So, yeah. Having to wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready for work. Oh, I could not cope with that. It's been an incredibly long year. I feel that. I feel that in my soul. I've had such a weird year. Like, for me, it's been really intense ups and downs. So, like, you know, the ups have been pretty good and the downs have been, you know, never-ending abyss type of thing. So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this year behind me. But I think it's like permanently etched into my psyche and I will never forget it. Oh well. Yeah.
Less than 3. Hope you are having a good one. Almost a whole year, Quasi.
Thank you so much, Just Jane. Thank you so much for 11 months. That's almost a year. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Today I'm having a good one. I've had a good day at work today. We finished off the day, like I did like a co-working session with my manager. And well, I guess this person's not technically my kind of manager. I've got I don't know how to describe this without doxing myself, actually. The person in charge of research at my organization, we had like a co-working session, and because we've had this like research proposal, like this ethics proposal sat, mostly me. I've had this ethics proposal sat on my desk since the summer, but obviously I've had like a very long chunk of time off work in the autumn, and then like I didn't finish it before that happened, and then before that like things were kind of all over the place, and I didn't make much progress on it. And then, well, that's not true. I made a fair amount of progress on it, but I didn't get to like go back and review it. And then some of my team went back and reviewed it, and they kind of like fixed a few things, but there was still a bit of like, you know, like formatting and checking through things and making sure everything all aligns up properly, otherwise it will get rejected type of situation. So I was like, I really need to get this done before I go away for Christmas, otherwise I'm going to keep thinking about this horrible research proposal all Christmas and I won't be able to relax. And yeah, and I just put like a message and I was like, I don't think I'm going to get this done, because like the last week I've been really struggling to focus for various reasons. And the research person, the in charge of research person was like, let's co-work. And we did. We just sat there and just worked on this thing together for like 3 hours, maybe even closer to 4 hours actually, now I think about it. And like, it works really well, you know. Like we powered through it. We got it finished. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can actually like relax and chill and not be stressed over Christmas. And now I can just think about doing Christmas, like family things, because I have many family things to do, you know. I'm like seeing a bunch of really good friends before I go and see my family. So I'm like, you know, I had to like change flights in England. So I'm like going to England and seeing friends, and then I'm going to see my family for a while, and then I am going to go somewhere else afterwards, either friends or in-laws, not sure, but yeah. Or maybe I'll come home. I haven't booked my flight back yet. I've got my flight back, like I've got the like Ireland to England, that's booked. England to the other country, that's booked. Other country return back to England, that's booked. Flight back to Ireland, haven't got there yet. But if I need to book it like short notice, then I'll just do that, you know. But yeah, that's my plans. I don't know why I ended up waffling so much about my Christmas plans. I apologize. What about you all? Do you all have anything planned? Does anyone have anything planned? Also, hi Doc Rex and hello the Dominator. Hello, hello. I hope you're both good. How are you doing? I hope you're both good. Thank you for the 15 stream streak, Trestira. What the heck? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Why is this like this? Why can't I see things properly? There we go. That's better. That's a better proportion now. I did discover Twilight. You're right, Spooky One. I did discover Twilight, and it was an experience. It was an experience. One that I will think about for a while. And I'm not sure if I'll be thinking about it in a good way. Also, hello, Ari Penumbra. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. How are you? I hope you're good. Work homey moment. Yeah, right? Greg's tour. I'm going to make sure to get some Greg's. Don't worry. I will be definitely getting some Greg's. You can't say Isle of Man in lieu of... you can say Isle of Man in lieu of other country. I wish I was going to the Isle of Man. I love it there. I keep getting advertisements about it, and it's like this specific cocktail bar in Douglas is like doing this, and this, and I'm like, oh, I really want to go. That sounds so fun. But I'm not going there. I'm going somewhere that's probably going to be too warm for me, because that's where my family are. They're in a very warm place. Yeah. Too warm. I'm nervous. I'm going to be going from like needing to bundle up in scarves and hats and a big coat, and then I'll get off the plane and I'll be like sweating and I'll be like, I don't like it. It's too much. Too much warm. Too much movement in these molecules. Not a fan. No idea what my plans are. That's up to my family. That's kind of a mood. I like know where I'm going for periods of time, but I don't know what I'm doing while I'm there or who I'm seeing, apart from like the people I'm staying with. Like, well, actually no, when I'm in London, I've got that pretty well planned out, I think. But like when I'm in the other country, I don't know what I'm doing. I think my dad mentioned that we're like gonna go out for dinner somewhere at some point, and then also we're gonna go and see some like my grandparents and stuff. But I've not seen them in like years. It's really bad. I think I've not seen them in like 3 years or something. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. I hope they don't say anything too offensive. They definitely will. Because that's what grandparents do sometimes. It's fine. I'll just sit there and nod politely. My plans involve stirring the pot at family get together. Ah, like my grandparents. I see. In a perfect world, my Christmas plans would involve sleeping. That is a mood. I do, in fact, intend to sleep. Because I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll have internet, but like, I don't know how good the connection's going to be. My plan is to like exist, stare at a wall, appreciate the fact that I don't have to wear 17 layers of clothes, I guess. Eat some fresh fruit and vegetables, because that's something that I always look forward to when I go home. And reply to my millions of messages. That's something I need to do. I have had many people message me like in real life being like, you know, offering things and stuff, and I just haven't really been getting back to people, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's my New Year's resolution, except before New Year, is that I'm gonna get through all of my messages and, you know, spend a bit of time doing that. Hello, Tutti Fruity Judy. Hello. How are you? I hope you're good. Thank you. And also, hi, Pseudo's Lab. Hello, Pseudo Lab. How you doing? I hope you're good. I'm also going to spend time living with family, but I don't need to take a flight to get there. It makes everything easier. That makes life a lot easier. Family of 4 discount to the Isle of Man. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off a family of 4. We have millions of free child places, but only if you're going to the Isle of Man, because that way we can write it off as a tax discount. Jet2 holidays. I don't think Jet2 even go to the Isle of Man, actually. Please don't sue me, Jet2 holidays. Uh-oh. Visiting family for a few days next week, only a few days. I start to go stir crazy after day 1. I normally do too, but I think this year I'll be fine, you know. We don't do Christmas here so much, but my brother is getting married in January, so some preps for that. Oh, that's exciting. Congratulations to your brother. That's exciting. Adds 15 DMs. Wait, no, Bobo, no! No, not more of the DMs. No, I'm so far behind. Hi, Sparks Maker. Hello. Thank you for the lab safety register check-in. I hope you're good. Yeah, I've not done like family Christmas in years. I think the last time I did family Christmas was like before the pandemic. Like, it was a really long time ago. So it's going to be weird. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be nice to see everyone. And like I said, I'm going to eat large quantities of vegetables. That's like my only goal, is to eat large quantities of vegetables. Because I've been like, I'm still going through the cupboard here. Part of what we're doing today is to get through some of the stuff in my cupboard also, I'd like to add. I didn't think that when I bought it, but I realized it subsequently. So that's exciting. That's good. I'm gonna get through some stuff that I would not have done anything with otherwise, because we're gonna attach it to a gingerbread house. By the way, that's what we're doing today. We're making a gingerbread house because it was one of the Jingle Jam goals. Was to make a gingerbread house, because this is gonna be an experience. I'm not putting beans on the gingerbread house. Come on. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. What do you take me for? Oh dear. Last Sunday it was so cold that my outside lights had to warm up for 15 minutes before they could turn on. Oh my lord, that's wild. That's horrifying. That scares me. It's never that cold here, right? We have the ocean current that Hank Green always talks about, that I consistently forget the name of, despite the fact that it is in fact arguably right outside my house. Like, because let's be honest, if no matter where you are in Ireland, like apart from the middle of Ireland, like the middle of Ireland doesn't exist, Midlands don't exist, but like all of the bits around the edge, like, you know, you can basically see it from your house. Even if you're looking the wrong way, it does, like, you can still see it from your house if you look hard enough. So yeah, Gulfstream. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's the Gulfstream or if it's a different one, but it's got like a specific name and I forgot what the name was. I don't know. All the vegetables for you, thank you. Jelly beans. There's no jelly beans, but there is I mean, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you. Considering no one else mentions it, I assume on my end that the stream is super struggling. Oh, I hope it's not on my end. Is anyone else having stream issues? My bitrate, it looks fine. I think it might be a you problem. I'm sorry. There's no dropped frames. No, I think it might be a you problem for once. There's still time. Yeah, the North Atlantic Current. That's the one. Hi, Nuclear Saltwater. Hello. Thank you. How are you? I hope you're good. And a little Korean woman wouldn't put a jacket on until it got below -12. That is wild. That's too powerful. That's too powerful. Did I say hello to you yet, Durbrained, or did I just like respond to you? Hello. Hi. I got struggles. The streammate one. That's a mood. That's a mood. Hi, that red panda. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. And hello, Meta Knight. Hi. Thank you. Happy Christmas to you too, Meta Knight. Happy Christmas to you too. I hope you have a lovely holidays. Yes, I hope you have a lovely time. Lovely Christmas and New Year and whatever else you all celebrate. Hanukkah. What else is there at the minute? What else is this time of year? Is it just Christmas and New Year and Hanukkah? Is there anything else? I can't remember. Hanukkah's already happening, right? I don't remember. I have no idea. Kwanzaa? I don't know what that is. What is that? What's Kwanzaa? The only time that I've ever heard that word was in Madagascar, the movie. Hi, Jam. Hello, hello. I've never seen snow and I don't think I would like it. I haven't seen it very often. I have seen it a few times in my life, but not very often. And I gotta say, like, it's nice to look at when you're sat inside and looking out of the window. The second that you have to go out in it, like, it's fun if you can, like, you know, throw snowballs at people and stuff or build a snowman. But, like, even then, after, like, half an hour, it gets quite soggy and cold and gross. And I'm not a massive fan. Yeah. But maybe that's just, like, UK and Ireland snow because it melts quite quickly because it's kind of mild here. I don't know. Middle of Hanukkah? Oh, okay. I don't know, from a Corey Taylor song. That's so valid. That's so valid. Bedtime. I hope everyone has a good Christmas, New Year period. Thank you, Savitar. I hope you do as well. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for joining us. Kwanzaa is a widely recognized cultural annual cultural Why does my thing keep moving like this? Annual cultural celebration of African American heritage observed by millions of people in the US and the African diaspora from December the 26th to January 1st. Oh, okay. What kind of celebrations do they do, though? I've never heard of this, but, like, all of my friends are, you know, Black British or African or Caribbean, so I don't know what African Americans largely do, because, like, all of my interaction with, like... I don't have much interactions with Americans in general, aside from, like, my very small group of streamer friends. All of my cultural knowledge is basically my Nigerian colleagues. I'll be so real. And the people I grew up with as well. I grew up in an area of the UK that was quite diverse. So, yeah. I've never heard of Kwanzaa though. Like I said, I have heard of it, like, in Madagascar, but I don't know anything about it. Like, to me, I thought, genuinely, when I was younger, I thought they made it up for Madagascar. I thought it was like a joke for Madagascar because it sounds kind of funky. It's got a funky name. I have learnt something today, so that makes me happy. I had my birthday on Monday. Happy birthday! It's late, but happy birthday. I hope you had a lovely day. There's also Novagod. What is that? What's Novagod? I don't know anything. I'm so uncultured. I only know British and Irish stuff. This is so sad. Just say it. Get the practice in for your gran. I can't be. No. Okay. I need to put this into context. Okay. I love my grandparents. My grandma's not. How can I explain this? They don't mean to be offensive, but they just are. And, like, it's really weirdly selective as well. So, like, people where they've met even just one person, completely fine. Countries that, like, they've never met anyone from, threatening, scary. The exception is, like, Russians. They have a lot of interactions with Russians where they live and they really don't get on with them. I think there's, like, a big cultural clash because Russians are very, like, direct, whereas British people are very indirect, you know? So I think that means that they think that they're being rude when they're just being, like, it's just a different communication style. But, like, aside from that, yeah, they only really have opinions about people, like about places that they've never been to and people that they've never met. So, for example, one would assume that like older, like, you know, okay, right, older British people. Let's think about older British people. You would think, for example, Middle East. Don't like Middle East. They're scared of Middle Easterners and North Africans. No, completely fine. Completely fine with them for the most part. But specifically, the only like national group that I have ever heard my grandparents say anything explicitly bad about is Ethiopians. I don't know why. They've never met any. But I think it's because of the fact that they've never met any that they don't like it. You know? They just don't like things that they don't understand. And that is just how people get to when they're a certain age. And also, it's partially like people when they get to a certain age kind of don't like new things because it like disrupts their routine and it makes them nervous and they're kind of just trying to live out their life at that point. And I think part of it is also like they have had quite a lot of experiences. You know, they're from London. They have met a diverse range of people, but whilst they were living in London, it was like specific pockets of people in specific places, if that makes sense. So they're completely happy with like the cultures that they know from those pockets. But anything outside of that, like I said, nervous, scary, don't like it. So that's, you know, that's just how older people are sometimes. But add on the fact that like, you know, people of that age in general had, you know, certain attitudes on average. That also doesn't help. So yeah, exactly. Change equals ew. Exactly. Genuinely. Like, and I'm sure our generation in 50 years' time will be exactly the same. There will be something about society that has changed, or there will be, you know, a group of people that we've never interacted with before and now we do, and it will be scary because that's just how humans are. We inherently classify each other into groups, and if it's a group that we think is very, very different to us, we don't like them in general. Natural thing, unfortunately. That is how human psychology works. It's a very fundamental premise of social psychology. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, the best way to deal with somebody who is like that, don't argue with them. It's not worth it. As if you argue with them, then it entrenches their opinions more. The best thing that you can do is be empathetic and understanding and listen to them, but also politely challenge them, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if a lot of the time, don't try and out logic them. It won't work. It's not based on logic. It's based on emotions. Scary. It feels scary. And that's why they feel like that. And they have no experiences to draw on. So if you can, you know, even if it's just a small thing, like you say, like, oh yeah, you know, like with my grandparents, I was like, well, one of my really good friends at work is Ethiopian. She's lovely. The food's absolutely incredible. Her whole family are really kind and welcoming. I don't know why you're acting like that. That's a bit weird. You know, she's very, very nice, and her family are nice, and her community seems very nice. And they were like, oh. And then, like, you know, the next time I spoke to them, they didn't say anything about Ethiopians. So maybe it worked. I don't know. It was incredibly random. Like, what did the Ethiopians do? I don't understand. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Managed to get some social psychology education in. This is still a psychom stream. Oh, the stretch is so real. The reach is so real. Oh, dear. Also, hi Pembu, sorry that I didn't catch you when you sent that. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for dropping by and for the happy anniversary. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. We haven't had the Santa tractor yet. That Red Panda, you're gonna have to expand on the Santa tractor. Like, when I was younger, there was always this thing. There's like a charity that would basically go around with like, they wouldn't have a tractor, but they would have like a car with a float behind it, and they would pull it around, and there would be Santa, and they'd be blasting music, and there'd be loads of people going around with buckets collecting money for this charity, and they'd be all dressed up as elves. And we would wave at Santa every year. That was a thing that happened when I was growing up. Is it this, but also they had a tractor? Every year we have a convoy of tractors driven by Santa going through Liverpool for charity. A convoy of tractors? A convoy of tractors? At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within the Santa multiverse. What? I have so many questions. Why? Huh? Liverpool just outrendered me. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. That's so funny. Yeah, my grandparents are a bit insensitive. They can be very, very insensitive. Sometimes they can be outright offensive. But a lot of the time they don't realize they're being offensive. And sometimes they're just making a comment and they think that they're completely justified. I don't know. It's a bit, what the, yeah. It's not worth arguing, you know. Sometimes it is. If I can get them at the right moment, I don't argue, but I just politely correct them on things. And that seems to be relatively successful. They've got progressively less offensive as the years have gone on, but I've also spent less time with them. So maybe I'm just, you know, maybe it's just hopium. I don't know. Kind of like when I've replaced my father's toothpaste with tomato paste. He hates change too. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. We'll be robophobic. No daughter of mine will be dating a chatbot. Oh. Yay, we're learning in a non-learning stream. Yippee! Yippee! We did it, we did it. Hi, Kalipa. I don't think I've said hi to you yet. Hello, hello. Hope you're good. We're learning about bias entrenchment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Intergroup relations. That's what we're learning about. Intergroup relations and how it affects prejudice. Which is unironically something that I do actually have a fair bit of expertise on. So that's how I can so casually talk about it. It's because I do in fact know what I'm talking about with that topic. But it's something that I don't talk about very much because like you have to if I was doing like a proper science stream about it, I have to be really careful about the way I frame it because otherwise, you know, people will come in and they'll be like, wow, I feel attacked by this and I don't like it. Or, oh, VTuber, political. It's like, it's not political, it's psychology. It's just a fact of how people think. So, yeah. Yeah. Novigod is a celebration of New Year, I guess, or the end of the old year in most of the post-Soviet countries. Oh, okay. I see, I see. I'm surprised I've never heard about it, but maybe it's not a thing in Poland. I don't know. Hi, Miss Tiffsy. Hello, hello. How are you? Hope you're good. Just registering by. Bye. See ya. I've posture checked, by the way. I posture checked. Thank you, Arapanumbra. Thank you, thank you. And also, hello, Commander Caleb. Hello, hello. I hope you're good. Santa dragged around by a transit van. That's so funny. I love that so much. It's been cancelled indefinitely. No! Oh, that's so sad. The Santa tractor relay got cancelled. That's actually really sad. I'm crying. Good phrase that I heard about old people beliefs and in general, you can't logic someone out of a position that they didn't logic themselves into. Yeah, exactly. You can't. If their entire opinion is built on emotions, then that means that you need to build your opinion on emotions. Not your opinion. You need to change their opinion on emotions. Basically, when you're trying to persuade someone, there's like two ways that you can do it. Or like two ways that people process persuasive information. You can either go down the like what's called the central processing route, which is that kind of logical bit. It's like the processing facts and like, you know, the structure of an argument and stuff like that. But people need to be paying attention and to care to do that. And most people are either not paying attention or they don't really care. So, and sometimes they just don't have the ability to be able to adequately deduce those kinds of arguments as well, to be honest. And in that case, they're relying on what we call the peripheral route, which is more around like emotions, how an argument makes you feel, the type of person that's delivering it. So do they seem credible? Do they seem qualified? Do they seem charismatic? Stuff like that. Is there like a story? Is the story compelling? Is the narrative that's being told compelling? Those kinds of things. So if you're arguing with somebody that, well, not arguing, but you know, if you're having a discussion with somebody who is their opinions about certain groups of people are based entirely on how they feel about them rather than you know, the logical thing of just like let people do their own thing largely. Like if they're not hurting anyone else, just like let them do their own thing. Then you have to, yeah, that's the route you got to take. You got to take that peripheral route. You got to make them feel something or tell them a compelling story. And sometimes that does mean relying on anecdotes and being kind and empathetic to them, even if you don't want to. Yeah. You can't debate bro yourself out of every situation. I know you might want to sometimes, but you can't do it. Yeah. Hello, old Uncle Dave. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Also, hi, Luke. Hello, hello. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. How much of an impact, if any, do you think the internet will have on the pattern of older generations acting this way? Pre-internet, the odds of most people interacting with another cultural person was very low unless they had the money to travel. It's a good question. I mean, the internet has made it very easy for us to see things about people that we've never met and about cultures and groups that we've never met too. So in that way, I guess there is a pretty high risk of like, you know, misinformation spreading and also prejudice spreading. Like, it seems like the two things go pretty hand in hand. Like, the impactful misinformation is normally playing on emotions that people already have. So like, if they're already scared of something, you show them misinformation about it and they're more likely to believe it because it kind of matches what they already think. Yeah. The thing about the older generation though is that like they are now significantly online, but they also often lack the skills to be able to judge what they're seeing online. I think there's a lot of potential. Like, one thing that does seem to work is what we'd call like e-contact, online intergroup contact. It's basically this idea of like, if you talk to somebody online, then it makes you feel better or makes you feel more positive towards the groups that they're part of. So let's say hypothetically, my grandparent made an online friend that was Ethiopian. That would probably actually make that grandparent feel significantly better about Ethiopian people in general and Ethiopia as a country. But there is likewise the risk that that's not what the algorithm's going to allow them to do. Like, current social media platforms aren't really based around building actual connections. They're built around engagement and serving you content that will make you respond to things. And often the content that will make you respond to things is also the content that makes you scared and sad and angry. So yeah, it's entirely dependent on what people are using social media for, but there is a pretty big risk that like without the internet literacy of younger generations, older people are particularly likely to fall into the trap of like not crossing those group boundaries with their online interactions, accepting misinformation and conspiracy theories that match what they already think and match what the narrative that they're hearing, and then getting worse, basically getting more prejudiced. So yeah, it's complicated though. It's complicated. There's more to it than just all of that. It's a very complicated topic, and we don't know the causality of things. Like, it might be that people have to be slightly unhinged for social media to affect them that way in the first place. And, you know, we're all terminally online. It's very easy for us to sit here and to be like, oh yeah, the internet definitely impacts people's psyche, but like, is everybody using the internet in the same way that we are? No. And I have a feeling that the way that you're using the internet, the way that you're accessing content, the content that you're accessing, how you're using it, what you're doing with it, like, you know, I have a feeling that that is much more of a thing to consider than just like who is doing it or like what they're seeing inherently. I see loads of misinformation because like my algorithms are I've got research algorithms that are purposely set up to show me all of the worst stuff. And like I'm not going off on the deep end because I have the critical thinking skills and a wonderful social network of people that keep me in touch with reality. But like if someone else saw it, yikes, you know? Yikes. Hello, Raxing. Hello. Hi, Mylan. Hi, Crystallic. Hi, Tayu. Hi, not the brain. Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all good. Yes, thank you for listening to me rambling about misinformation again. Yeah, I'm rambling about misinformation again. I'm sorry. It's almost as though I have a special interest in these things. Congratulations on your anniversary and have a wonderful Christmas season. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You're skiing? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Hope you enjoy, Crystallic. Thank you. Let's see. The fact that YouTube sees every comment the same way and to my understanding even dislikes promote the video. Yeah, that's my understanding too. My understanding is also that like regardless of the content of the comment or whether it's a like or a dislike, like I almost said upvote and downvote, good lord, I need to be stopped. Like either way, you know, it's just treated the same because again, any kind of engagement is good in the platform's eyes because if you're engaged, then that means you're on the platform and that means they can serve you ads. So, yeah. Hi, Dr. Helps. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you're good. My phone is low on the juice that gives it life and I must save the remainder for the bus app. Hope you will have fun. Thank you for joining us, Harry. Thank you. I hope you get home okay. I see massive amounts of health misinformation. Yeah, exactly. But like, you know, you and I, we're built different. It's different if like if you're an expert in the thing that you're seeing misinformation in, because you can instantly tell what is a mess, what is silly and ridiculous, and what is not silly and not ridiculous. I appreciate the yapping on these emergent topics. Thank you. I can talk about I could literally sit here and talk about misinformation for hours. Like, I actively need to be stopped because it's my favorite thing ever to learn about conspiracy theories and misinformation and why people think about it and why people accept it or reject it and stuff like that. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I'm starting to get my PhD topic excitement back again. So that's good. I just needed a few months off. Crazy how graduation will just make a girl passionate again. Oh dear. I wonder if boomers are smarter than millennials with cars and millennials are smarter than boomers with computers. What is Gen Z smarter than millennials with? It's not like a phone is more difficult than a PC, so I'm sure Gen Z will be smarter than millennials with something. However, I don't know what it is. Also, no generational bigotry. That's one of the few socially acceptable bigotries we have. So don't be like, okay, boomer. So if I'm just thinking about my siblings, I have younger siblings. Some of them are significantly younger. I don't think they're that much different than me. I am kind of like one of the transitory kids, you know, I'm like halfway between millennial and zoomer. I can be either, you know. I can be whatever you want me to be. Like, you want to talk to me about MySpace? Sure. You want to also talk to me about TikTok? Sure. Like, I can do both. I feel like the younger generation are like inherently better at like videography, like photo and video, like they almost, I think they have a better sense of like how to make a video interesting that I really struggle with. Maybe this is a me thing, but I don't know. I feel like they're just better at video media, especially short form video media. Like when my Zoomer, like my properly Zoomer friends do like video stuff, I'm like, oh wow. Wow, you all know what you're doing. Don't get me wrong, I think I'm okay at like, you know, short attention grabbing content, but I'm not good, you know, whereas like a lot of my Zoomer friends are good. So yeah. Short form is brain rot. It does feel a bit like brain rot sometimes, doesn't it? But you know what? It's my guilty pleasure. I like a little bit of brain rot sometimes. Sometimes my brain has been braining to brain and therefore I wish to rot it on purpose. You know? Communicating memes and videos. Yeah! There's like loads of like subtle social interaction stuff that I can't pick up on. That might be the autism though. That might not be a generational thing. That might be the autism. But like, it's kind of fascinating. Like I feel like their communication in many ways is a lot more efficient because like they can convey basically an entire, like if they want to convey an emotion, they will find like the perfect emote or meme or whatever, like short video within like 30 seconds and they will have sent it to you. I can't do that. I have to like use my search bar to find emotes because I can't remember what they are called. I can't even remember what my own emotes are called. So yeah. I don't know. Information's more compact now. Yeah, exactly. It is more compact. You watch a lot of short form video. I feel like it's more like extensive exposure, letting you learn the forms. I actually do watch a fair amount, not like loads, but I watch enough that I've picked up the patterns of it. But I feel like, yeah, it must be like an exposure thing because I'm not very good at structuring things in general. I'm not very good at like, I think I'm pretty good at like the educational ones and I'm pretty good at like, I'm okay at scripted ones, but like ones that are just, you know, like clips, especially like clips of the stream. I'm so bad at it. I can't clip for the life of me. Every time that and also like, I don't know, kind of related. I feel like in general, I'm also just not very clippable. Like I really struggle to, because I talk so much and a lot of the times we're talking about stuff that like requires a lot of exposition or like, you know, it's kind of complicated. So we take a few turns in the conversation and it's just not very easily clippable. So I don't really get clipped very much and I'm fine with that. But it does make editing shorts a real pain in the bum. It's so difficult. I'm like, oh God, she's talking. She's not stopping talking. Make her stop talking. And then I'm like, oh yay, I found finally a bit that can be a short. Yeah, yippee. And then I finish cutting it down and it's like 3 minutes long. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind. Make her stop. I hate the framework that your short form must come from your streams. Like Queso went viral from fake shorts. I know. If you look at mine, there's kind of a mix. But the thing is that I don't have much time. So I never get around to recording and editing things because I have lack of time and also lazy. And recently I have no creativity. But if you look on my shorts on YouTube, my best performing short, I believe, is the one where I was like, haha, look at me. I look like Minerva from Adventure Time. And that one was scripted. So, yeah. They're 30 seconds, just open your mouth, streamer. I open my mouth too much. That's the whole problem. You mean you can't compress a complex topic into one line? I mean, you can if you try really hard. There's this thing, there's like this international PhD competition called 3-minute thesis. And literally the whole point of it is like trying to condense your PhD thesis into 3 minutes. So it's almost like it's named that on purpose. Oh no, the aliens are coming to abduct my thesis. But yeah, it's like, it's called that because you compress your whole, 80,000 word thesis into 3 minutes of a talk and make it accessible and fun and entertaining. And good lord, that sounds horrifying to me. I can't do it, but I probably could do it, and I could probably make a series of shorts doing exactly that, but I also don't want to, because I am tired. But maybe I'll want to in 2026. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hi, Astro. Hello, hello. How you doing? I hope you're good. I wish aliens would have docked me. Get me out. It just sounds like an abstract. It is kind of like an abstract, but like accessible and fun, and you talk. Aliens or Ethiopians, bruh. Oh dear. Okay, so there is about to be an ad, and I need to get set up to do this gingerbread thing, because I've been yapping for an hour and we haven't gingerbreaded yet. So I'm gonna go set up the gingerbread, and I will see you in a few minutes. Does that sound good? Are you ready? You're getting Pikmined. I hope you're excited. Here you go. Enjoy. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Hello. Oh, where am I? Where have I gone? Where am I? Hello? 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 What is happening? Why am I not here? Why have I disappeared? Where am I? Actually, where am I? Hang on, what? Hello? Ah! Hello. I have a beard. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Hi. I'm back. Astral, thank you so much for the Prime resub. What the heck? 10 months. That's wild. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, hi, Red Fox. Hello. I mean, I can sing it for you if you really want it. Hello, Baron Gamu. Hello, hello. And hello, Jedi Supperpunk. Hi. How you doing? How is everybody? I hope you're good. Okay. It's me. I've only got one glove. I ran out. I ran out of gloves. I've only got one. So that's why we've got the like Michael Jackson-esque setup today. I have one hand that is not horribly deformed with eczema and one hand that is horribly deformed with eczema. I want to show you this on stream. It's worse than it was last time. I think the Huel cookies contributed to it. I know, scandalous hand. Look at me. Now you can see me stimming in all glory. Oh no. So, can we get your best scientific hee-hee? What do you mean by scientific hee-hee? Do you mean like... do you mean like that? I'm ready to engineer. We're going to be building a house. This is my civil engineering stream. We're building a... That's what civil engineers do, right? We're building a house. An IKEA house. You've heard of IKEA furniture. You've heard of IKEA shark. Well, now it's time for IKEA house. It's happening. Where's your super glue? It's here. It's been tucked in. You have to warm it up. So it's been tucked in beside a water bottle, and now it is squishy and ready to glue. I'm very excited. America house? What? A certain scientific tea. Called baking glue in English. Yeah, it's really threatening, isn't it? Baking glue. It's really scary. I mean, okay, I want to also make a what's the word? Disclaimer. I read the ingredients of these things. They seem to be vegan. As best as I can tell. If somebody comes at me afterwards and is like, oh, they're not vegan because they've got like a, you know, a weird E number that you didn't know what it meant, that's made out of bug excretions or something. Like, I'm gonna be so real. Like, if it's bought, it's bought, you know? Like, I don't eat things that have got dairy or eggs or meat in regardless because it makes me sick. But if it's like a tiny minuscule amount of something that doesn't involve mammals and birds and fish dying, then, you know, it does more harm to throw it away. Like, that's damaging to the environment. It's already had the energy gone into producing it. This is my opinion. I will probably be told that I'm a bad vegan because of it, but at the end of the day, I care more about things not being wasted. So yeah, but these things are definitely vegan. These things are definitely vegan. These were labeled vegan. So yeah. Anyway, that's my disclaimer out of the way. Sorry if anybody's upset by that. I doubt anyone is. Okay. Cockroach extract. Ew. Hi, Flafu. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh dear. But yes, this is what I'm working with today. I do also have a chopping board over there somewhere. I'll get it now. We've had the nice. Should we do like a nice? Ooh. I feel like do you know, okay, do you know what I've been watching recently? Recently I've been watching the review guy again. What's his name? Hang on, I'm trying to sort this out so that I can. The guy that reviews the fast food, Report of the Week. I've been watching him again. He like randomly appeared in my recommended feed after like 2 years of not seeing him at all. And then I was like, oh yeah, he exists. And then I went back through like all of his videos from the last year, basically. And like one of my favorite things about his videos is the way that he just like pauses mid-video to do the thumbnail. Like we could do that if I just like turn. Wait, actually, you can stay on. If you will stay hi YouTube, I can go like this, and then I can be like, okay, where's the screenshot thing? Here it is. Okay, you've got 10 seconds to say hi YouTube. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Actually, am I going to be doxxed if I show my actual hand? 3, 2, 1. There we are. Okay, well, everybody, this is running on empty gingerbread build. Let's do it. Okay, I've got a chopping board. Let's get the chopping board. You should probably hide your prints. It's too late. It's too late. Don't judge the state of my chopping board, okay? It's old. I've had it since I was a student. Okay, it doesn't look too bad on screen. That's good. Ignore the damage. Ignore the damage. Hi, Kami. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lab safety ridge to check in. I hope you're good. Do the metal hand pensive face. Wait, can I... Wait. How does this work? Wait. Okay, wait. Like that? Like... No, wait. Like that? This side. Oh, I can't do it with this hand. What the heck? I forgot. I've got like tendon damage in my hand, so I can't do it with this hand. It kind of looks okay though. How do I... Wait. Let me reach over and get this. Okay. Now I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. So how can I look sad? I can't see myself. Do I look sad? I don't know if I look sad. Legit can't tell. You looked Evie. I mean, that'll do. That'll do. I wish I had my toggles so that I could do it with my model. That would be so much better. It's too late. We already doxed you with the reflection of your face in the reflection of your window in the reflection of your wedding ring. That would be impressive because my windows are shut. So my curtains are closed. I cease to exist. You could scare a VTuber by saying that you could see the reflection in their ring from the reflection in their phone from their face. That's how you scare a VTuber. You don't say like I can see it in your windows because they're probably shut. They probably have curtains drawn. I don't like being perceived while I'm streaming, you know? Why do you all have chronic health issues? Just get Ellie to build you a new body. I wish I could have a new body. I wish I could have a crazy heckin' robot body, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I haven't leveled up yet. I have eczema on this hand too. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little patch is just developing, and I think it's the stress. You don't want to see what's going on this one today. It's really bad, actually. Hi, Cyrabox. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're good. Congrats on the affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me the doctors are stealing my blood over Christmas. The stories that you've been telling in the Discord have been wild. Like, I'm not surprised though. You know, it's like every story that I hear about doctors, I'm like disappointed but not surprised. I feel like that's the summary. Imagine some Giga Chad VTuber setting the chat up by green screening some monster onto a reflective surface. That would be very funny. That would be very, very funny. I'm not smart enough to do that. You are a doctor. You're right, I am. And the same applies to me. Everything I do, disappointed but not surprised. I'm sure you will feel this way about me too. Anyway, I'm putting this off because I'm scared that I'm going to do a terrible job, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do great. So what I have to decorate it, this is the chopping board. It will go on the chopping board. Don't worry, I've washed my hands and my glove. We've got chocolate chips. We've got white chocolate buttons, and we've got a various assortment of vegan sweets. Some of them are gummy bear. Some of them are gem thingy. For some reason, this gummy bear is blue. That's threatening. And then I also have 2 singular Lego bricks for some reason. So we'll work out where to put them because I won't eat them otherwise. I don't like sweets in general. And I have been very, very slowly getting through them and they're coming to the end of the date. And I feel like if they're attached to a gingerbread house, I might be more inclined to eat them, you know? So, yeah. You're a vegan, sweetie. Thank you. Thanks. I went for a blood pressure test at the pharmacy and then it led to a several-day ordeal that's still ongoing to get a hold of a blood pressure machine at home for monitoring. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It has been a wild ride. Emma did that by putting her VTuber model on the reflection of her YouTube button when she tweeted out. That's so funny. I love that so much. Yeah, it's a Cobalt 90 gummy bear. What's up with that? Why is it so blue? It's blending in. That's threatening, scary, horrifying, but we're running with it anyway. So, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's open Vintersaga. Let's do it. I've probably said that wrong. Oh, it's loud. So how much gingerbread do we get in here? And do we get IKEA instructions? Yes, I'm fully aware that British people say IKEA wrong. I know it's meant to be IKEA. I don't care. Okay. Oh, there are instructions. Wait. How can I? Okay. It will give you superpowers or cancer or both. I can always do with more superpowers. I don't have enough. Oh, I've ripped it. No! Oh, that's so sad. Okay. We do get IKEA instructions. Look at that. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. Okay. Okay. Vintersaga gingerbread house. What does it say? It actually gives you an instruction for making this stuff, but with eggs. So it's a good thing that I went out and bought this because I can't eat eggs. That's good. That's very good. The instructions are in English, German, French, Dutch, and whatever RS is. What is RS? Slovakian? What is RS? I don't know what that is. Yeah, sweet delicious egg, no. As long as you don't say Winter Saga, it's fine. Yeah, no, this is very clearly Vinter Saga. It's got a V. I don't pronounce the R though, because I have that thing where you drop letters. Serbia. Oh, I see. I see. Can you see this? Yeah. I'm sad that I ripped it. Okay, we've got instructions though. So, instruction number 1. We put together the house. I see. Okay, actually, what do we do here? So we slot together the 2 ends on the long one, glue it, put on the front, glue that too. Along the edge, put on the roof. Along the other edge, put on that roof. Make the chimney. Glue on the chimney. Okay. This is saying to put the glue on after you've put things together. I'm not so sure about that one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how big it is. I actually don't know. Okay. We've got end pieces. We've got... How's it smell? It smells pretty good. We've got roof pieces, I assume. We've got front and back. The little door is very cute. And then we've got chimney. So roof and chimney we don't need yet. So we'll put those back in for the moment. I'm so worried I'm going to snap this, by the way. I'm like super clumsy. There's a very strong chance I'm going to snap this while I'm doing it. Oh dear. That thing where you drop R's, suddenly R coding streams makes so much more sense. Does it have dovetails or something? No, it's just... Yeah, we'll work it out. That one we don't need yet also. This one we do need. So we need to, basically what it says to do is to go like that. And then you glue. But I don't know how I'm going to do that particularly well. Because I am but one person. So I think I'm going to have to go like this and then put the other one on the end, you know? So that's going to be interesting. Okay. I gotta say these look like they were made to look good and much less to taste good, but maybe that's just me. I mean, they smell like for British people, they smell like ginger nut biscuits. So they smell okay. They smell pretty good. They smell pretty good, but we'll see if they are ultimately mass produced. So yeah, okay. So we got to go like this. So you put it on and then you glue around the corners. I did not realize this. Okay. I can stand this up. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. So you put it like that and then you glue it together. I don't know why this is so surprising to me. I just didn't... I thought you would like glue it like glue... I don't know. How is the easiest way to do it? Like that? No. I already understand why people say this is difficult. I am clumsy and dyspraxic. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Oh god. Is that upside down? What way does it go? Yeah, that's upside down. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do here. I can't tell what's a right angle though. The only way that I can get my hand in to do it... Maybe if... No, wait. Like that? I probably should have unscrewed this first, actually. I know, okay, fine. I'm already struggling. Fine. Is there a base? No, there isn't. Hi, Camafart, welcome in. There isn't a base. You just have to... These are the instructions. You just gotta go for it. You gotta do your own base. You just gotta... It's freestanding. It's freestanding. Should we decorate it before we put it together, or should we decorate it after we put it? I feel we should decorate it after. Okay. Ah, there's a thingy on it. Okay. I'm not left-handed. Don't tell my dentist I used my teeth. Okay. Not very based of them. A buttery biscuit base. Oh dear. You lot are terrible. Okay, right. So. If I use this kind of approximately like a ruler, so that goes like that. That looks relatively straight, I think. Okay. We'll just go for it. We'll go for it. We'll see what happens. How long do I need to wait? Come out. Oh no, it's not. Oh dear. It's like unmelted itself. That's not helpful. Okay. Oh no! Disaster! Disaster. It's unmelted itself. How am I meant to do this? You put it on after, they say. Okay. What if we... What way does this go? It goes like this. What if we go like this? Okay. What if we like get a little bit of it along here? Oh, it's so thick. Ew. I'm not a fan. Maybe put it on before just to try. Yeah, I'm gonna try putting a little bit along the bottom to like hold it in place. You really have to like push down on this. So if I do that, is this now gonna... Haha! Okay. Okay. That's promising. I'm a genius. Is this not engineering? Maybe I could have been an engineer in another life, but I do think that this needs to be like heated up a little bit more. So, oh god. Ah! Okay. I think this needs to be heated up a little bit more. And then we'll come back to it in a second. Okay. Engineer, yes. That's me. There's still time. There's still time for me. I have no idea how fast it hardens. Usually I use pure sugar as glue and that hardens quickly. Yeah, I think this is probably going to harden pretty quickly. Like, yeah. I'm getting the vibe that it will harden fairly quickly. If gravity equals 10, then yes, you're right. I should. There we go. Hi, Horatius. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Thank you for dropping by. How are you doing? I'm struggling. I've managed to start struggling instantly. So, but what is life if not overcoming our struggles? Okay. Let's see if this is slightly better. Swedish for engineer is ingenier. Engengor. How do you say that? How do you say that? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna put some down here like this before I then glue over the top. That's the plan. That's the plan. Also, can I just say on the instructions it said the glue, you should put it in hot water. And I was like, that seems kind of silly. That seems kind of silly. Because why would I put it in hot water when I could instead put it in a hot water bottle? And that way it heats it up without making the tube all wet and then I can't press down on it very well. So, yeah. I think that was silly suggestion on their part. Extremely silly. I'm just using my finger apparently. I'm not bothering with the tube. Okay. This is where we're going, apparently. Okay. Right. Let's do it. We're going all in with the tube. I can't really see what I'm doing because the microphone's in the way. Oh dear. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, fine, be that way. I see how it is. I don't know if you can see how hard I'm having to like squeeze this to get the stuff out. This is horrible. Am I gonna have enough? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. I might have to go make more. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. Okay. And then, where did the other one go? Where did I put it? Here. Oh no, we gotta move all of it. Oh! Okay. It's fine because if I get the glue everywhere, it looks like snow and it's meant to be Christmassy, right? That means that's fine, right? 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 Tube? Okay, yeah, I say tube funny. I get it. I'm English. Ha 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 ha. Let's look at the funny English lady and how she says tube and Tuesday. I get it. There's no need for it. There's no need for the way that I say it, actually, to be fair. I don't know why we say it like that. How am I meant to, like, see what I'm doing? I can't see what I'm doing. It is quite funny, though, when, you know, you watch, like, Abroad in Japan and he's like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And I'm like, haha, he says it the way that we get bullied for. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how quickly this is meant to set. I unironically love tube and Tuesday. Thank you. I can't help it. I just say it like that. Hi, Alex. Hello, hello. And hello, Flatulence Incarnate as well. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lab safety register check-ins. Oh, man. I have to really put on some force to get that stuff out. That's aggressive and horrifying. Okay. We got this. We got this. Me, a VTuber. Oh god. Why? Why do we talk like that? I've put this on the wrong side. That's not helpful. Imagine being a VTuber. This is also wonky. That's also not helpful. There we go. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's all good. We're all good. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. Okay. Haha. This is going. It's going. It's going. I forgot if I can swear here or not. You can swear, I can't. Yeah, imagine being a VTuber. So cringe. Imagine being a VTuber. Can't relate. I'm not a VTuber. Look, you can see my hands. You know? I am real. I'm a real boy. Okay, we've got the front of the house. Okay. I've learned how to like squeeze the stuff out quickly now. I don't like that phrasing, actually. Never mind. This is definitely not how you're meant to do it, and this is also not how you make an aesthetic house, but I'm doing it this way anyway because engineering is not about doing it right, it's about getting it to work. This is my understanding from people who are engineers who I trust and listen to about many things. And maybe shouldn't actually now I think about it. Okay. How many of you are engineers? I actually wonder how many of you are engineers? I was talking to my dad the other day and he was like, it's wild that you ended up as a psychologist with a doctorate and stuff. I'm just a lowly engineer. My dad was an engineer. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. He was an engineer. He was like, and his dad was also an engineer. I was the first eldest, I guess eldest, well, not the first eldest child, but like I'm the autistic one, you know? And like all of the other autistic ones in that generation went to become engineers and I didn't. I became a psychologist instead, which is kind of just a people engineer in some ways. I kind of just engineer people. But yeah, we were talking about how that's kind of wacky. And there's an alternate timeline where I too ended up as an engineer, but I went to a mixed gender high school, which might sound like a weird comment to make, but a lot of high schools in the UK are still like gender segregated. And they did not consider engineering to be a thing that girls wanted to do. So I did not become an engineer because I went and I asked for a careers consultation and they were like, what do you like? What are you good at? And I was like, I'm quite good at numbers, I think. And they were like, okay, you should be a teacher. You should be a teacher or a doctor. That was what they said to me. And I guess I did become a doctor in a way, but I was not encouraged to pursue engineering. And so I didn't realize it was an option, despite the fact that so many of my family members did that. Yeah. Crazy and backwards. It is what it is, you know. It's just how the world was back then and probably still is a little bit now, but it's fine. Yeah, universe where I'm cool, exactly. Everyone thought I was going to be an engineer, but I became a doctor. Yeah, I was the other way around. Everyone thought I was going to be... Well, nobody thought I was going to be a doctor. My school wanted me to be a doctor, and then they realised I have terrible bedside manner, and that would have been a terrible idea because someone would come in with some kind of illness that's lifestyle inflicted, and I would be like, just stop doing the thing that's causing it, you idiot. And then they would report me to the General Medical Council and I'd lose my license. So we decided it wasn't worth it. And also I got rejected. The first time that I applied for uni was for dentistry, which I figured was like medicine, but like less people-y, because you don't really talk to people because, you know, your hands are in their mouth the whole time. But you kind of require similar skills in a way. And yeah, I got rejected, so I didn't do that. Oh well. I'm glad you have a good thing going for you, but it's wild how that kind of thing was normalized in most of the world for so long. I know. Yeah. And like, I don't think I would have been a bad engineer. I think I would have been a pretty good engineer, you know? Like, I use GitHub in my work. I know how to code-ish. I know in principle, in theory, how to code. I don't actually do it ever because I haven't got into a habit of doing it, but I in theory know how to do it. And I just don't, because unless I need to do analysis, in which case I sit there and I write my R code, and I actually really enjoy doing it every single time. And then I never go back to it until I need to do more analysis. And I'm like, I should code more, and then I don't, because that's not part of my job as much. It sometimes is, but not very often. Can I eat this? This is edible, right? I'm gonna try it. It's a bit weird. It's just like really thick, chewy icing. It's very strange. Dentists do talk to people. It's just they don't talk back that much. See, I think I would have been quite a good dentist, because isn't that basically what I'm doing here? Is I'm talking at all of you. And you're kind of responding like, rah, 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 like there's someone's hands in your mouth, but you're kind of like nerfed in how you respond. I think I would have been a good dentist. I have dyspraxia though. So maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't have been a good dentist actually, now I say that. Okay, let's seal up these joints. We got this. By the way, I don't know if everyone saw, there's a poll on the Discord server about what Lego set I should do on Handcam. Because I really enjoy doing handcams. I don't want to be like perceived with my face, but I like doing things and then you can all watch me doing it. And like, I'd like to do art streams and stuff like this once I get all of my materials back. I think that would be really fun. But for now, I don't have my art materials, so we will do other stuff instead. There we go. My face tracking is probably really messy right now because I'm just trying to get in where I can. Okay, that kind of works. Is that how you hear us? Yeah, you're all just kind of like, rah, rah, rah. I mean, I do miss a few, like quite a few messages, especially if I'm doing something like this. Like I'm focused on what I'm doing to some extent and also like talking. And I'm not always looking at chat, so I know that I miss some of your messages, and I'm very sorry for that. I try not to during like chatting and science streams, but when it's a stream like this where I'm doing something, I can't see everything that's said, and I miss things, and it's kind of like being at the dentist when the dentist doesn't really know what you're saying back, so they just keep talking. My dentist doesn't talk. She's very scary, actually. Why am I doing this with my actual hand? Now I've got stuff on my hand. That was silly. And not very thoughtful. Oh well. Okay, this is what we're working with now, I guess. I need to go wash my hands now. Yippee! Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to move the stuff out the way slightly so that I can rotate the house and keep smoothing down things and getting them into the crevices. There we go. Crevices. What do you think of that word? What do you think of the word crevices? You still have the room review stream on your mind, by the way. I do indeed. It's on the list for next year. I've had to kind of move around ideas and things a little bit because of life events, but it is absolutely going to happen. I will remind everybody of the link to submit for people that didn't get the chance to yet in the new year, and then we will do it in the new year. I think it's going to be really funny. I think we're going to have a good time. I want to see how you'll live. Should I show my room? I don't know if I want to show my room, actually. My room is probably the worst out of everyone's. Because it's like... How can I describe this? So, like, I have my desk. My desk is here. This is my kitchen table. I normally have my chairs at the kitchen table, one here for streaming and one there for eating. I have to have separate chairs for streaming and eating because otherwise I get very stressed. I get very, very distressed and upset. And then over that side of the room, I've got a bookcase and a vacuum cleaner, and then just like nothing. Like I've got boxes. There's nothing over there. So I keep when my dad stayed, he was like, you should get a sofa and put it over there. And I was like, yeah, I probably should. And then I never did. I went to IKEA, looked at a sofa, decided what sofa I wanted to buy, and then didn't buy it. So, yeah. That's a thing that I did. Mission failed successfully, I guess. Okay, there we go. Let's move this down. We got this. I've never done this before, by the way. No, that's a lie. I did it once, but I didn't actually get to do it because I was doing it with a grandparent who got so into it that they basically just took it over and I didn't touch anything in the end. Like they built the whole house and I ate the sweets while I watched them do it. Okay. I feel like I need to reinforce the interior, but I'm also kind of scared too. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, let's go. Ow. I'm running out of glue. This is not a good sign, actually. My hands are sticking together. IKEA sofas aren't really worth buying. They're so cheap, unless you only use the sofa when you have rare visitors. I would be only using it when I have rare visitors, and also they have cheap sofa beds, and that's the main thing, is that I want to get like a sofa bed for when my friends visit from elsewhere, because then we can use the sofa during the day, and then they can sleep in it at night, and that's very convenient, and I like efficiency. Oh, it fell off. I don't think I can... Oh, no. I don't think I can get in here with the tube, so I'm going to have to force in the paste with my finger, and I don't like that as a concept, but it's what we're working with. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nope. It's in my ears. It's crooked. Wait, if I bring it under, like that. Directly under. Is it? Or is it just the angle? I guess it is a little bit. I don't know what I can do about that. It's all already kind of setting, so that sucks. Maybe if I go like that a little bit, that will make it a bit less crooked. Oh, it's gonna break. I regret my decisions. I think I made it worse. Wait. What is going on here? Why is this like this? Ah, that's why it's like that. That's not meant to be like that. There we go. Fixed. Saved. Etc. And also here. Fixed. Saved. I think. Yes. Uh-oh, I can feel it. I can feel it getting angry at me. That's not good. One side has given up. We need to go and re-glue it on this side here. It didn't have enough glue on this side anyway, to be fair, so that's fine. There is so much glue attached to me, I don't like it. Blech. I can fix her straight into I have fixed her. What can I say? She's gonna break the house at some point. I probably will break the house. That's edible, just lick it straight off. I don't want to lick it off, it feels wrong. It feels wrong. It's like paste. Ooh. There we go, okay. It's not pretty. But it's functional. And that's what I like in life. It is not pretty, nor is it structurally safe. But I never said that I was an engineer. This song always makes me sing along to it, even when I don't want to. And I'm offended by that. Okay. Are we good? Ah, this isn't good. This is not good. This is not meant to be like that. There we go. That's now better? Question mark? Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. Okay, there we go. I think it's actually just sticking to my gloves really badly. And that's what's making this difficult. If I was doing the glue bits with my bare fingers, it would probably be easier. I like things functional, not pretty. Nails Labubu to a server rack. The Labubu on the server rack's funny. I will fight you. Children eat inedible glue every day. It's fine. It's true. I do kind of want to eat some as well. But it's kind of gross. And I feel like I need to wash my hands after I've... Even though I'm the one that's eating this, in theory, I should not be uncomfortable with it because it's my own bacteria. But like, I'm going to be going away and the bacteria will fester. And so I don't want to have anything bacterial on it. I don't know. You missed the opportunity of calling the stream Ginger House with Pink. It's true, but I also preferred... I did consider it, I'm not gonna lie, but I liked the concept of attempting to do a major feat of engineering instead, you know? So there is a piece of hair that's stuck on me. I will be back. I will be back in like, literally like, I'm not going very far, like 30 seconds. There's a piece of like hair stuck on me, it's gross. Okay. I'm back. Okay. So I think, it goes off if you throw this out if you're leaving for an extended period. It says it's fine. It says on the instructions that you can just leave it for as long as it's like, I'm gonna break it down again, but it says as long as it's in a sealed container, it's fine for like up until the best before date, and the best before date is September next year. So I'll just put it in a sealed container and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? I'm only going away for a couple of weeks. It'll be fine. Okay. We're reinforcing. Reinforcement looks like it's been a partial success. We'll do here too. Need a bit more down here, I think. There we go. And then I've worked out if I like twist it at the bottom, then it comes out easier. Okay. And then this like this. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. She's back and now hairless, exactly. I am hair free. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think this is like somewhat adequately reinforced. It's standing up by itself, which I believe is a good sign. If anything, I'm probably overdoing the glue, right? But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. So we now have the foundations of a house. How exciting. So it says the next thing that you need to do is put on the roof. Okay, we can do that. We can put on the roof. Missed you were talking about the tube or the house, but the tube will probably last for 10 years if properly sealed. Don't know how fast the moisture will escape the closed tube. Yeah, there's literally like not even a best before date on the tube. Oh wait, no, there is. See lid. Yeah, like it's next year. Both the gingerbread and this and the vegan sweets and stuff, it's all like late next year, so it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I see. It's like stuck to itself. That's not ideal. There we go. Okay. We got this. No! No! My icing worm. This is so sad. Oh! Okay. We got this. I should probably wait for it to dry before I try and put on the roof, actually, but it's too late. We're committed now. Oh god. I have made an attempt. The attempt ended badly. Okay. I think I just got icing on my microphone. No. Does the glue need to be warmed up to be more easily usable? What's the name of the glue? Yeah, it's just Dr. Oetker baking glue. It's covered in itself. There's baking glue all over my tube of baking glue. I think I need to wash it off and then reheat it again. But yeah, you like heat it up slightly and it makes it less viscous. Yeah. Horrible way to use the tube, to go like this. You've heard of girlfriend experience, prepare for house owning experience. I'm a millennial, I could never. Some of my friends own houses and that makes me feel really weird. There we go. Do not fall off. It's a threat. Do not fall off. I'm telling you. Okay. We got this. Okay. We need to put these to the side because we're after one of these now. Ah! Things are falling over. Ah! I can't see what I'm doing. Is this on? I can't tell if I've done that correctly. Oh god. Okay. I think I've done that correctly. I think so. Question mark? How is this gonna fit on? Is this gonna fit on okay? There's a bit of a gap at the top. Oh dear. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. Okay, that should be okay now. Yeah, that's fine. I think that works. Okay. Let's just jump straight into the next one. Let's go. Enjoy your luck, Cleeper. Enjoy your luck. Okay. Owning a house? That's so boomer, I know, right? Can you keep the glue in a tub of hot water? I've got a hot water bottle, like, over there, and I've been putting it in there to warm it up so that I don't get it wet, because if it gets wet, it's going to be really like slippery and hard to handle. So yeah. So instead of putting it in warm water, it does say on it to put it in warm water, but instead of putting it in the warm water, I put it in the hot water bottle. Yeah. It's staying, I know, right? I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Oh no, the glue's falling off. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, bother. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. When the ads come, I will disappear for a second and clean this off so that I can put it in the hot water bottle again and heat it back up. Can't see what I'm doing. Not ideal. How am I going to decorate it? I'm running out of glue. I should have got more glue. I guess I could make just like really thick icing. And that would probably work for keeping chocolate buttons and stuff on. I could also just melt some chocolate, actually. I could do that. That might be an idea. Like I could melt one or two buttons of the same type of button. That could also work. Actually, I think there's going to be enough. I take it back. Okay. We got this. Go. I can't see what I'm doing again. It's the angles, like, I feel like this would be a lot easier if I wasn't on the hand cam. If I was like able to move around it, it would be actually a lot easier to do. I can see why people struggle with it. Oh god. The glue's the worst bit. Okay. It smells really good. The gingerbread smells really good. I want to eat some, but I'm also trying to control myself. I will eat some at the end. I will allow myself the fruits of my labours. It's a strange if cute tradition. I've never done this before. Well, actually, no. I've literally just said that's a lie. I kind of have done it. I've watched someone else do it before. I've never actively partaken in this before. Because when I was younger, I was like really, really clumsy. So I wasn't allowed to do things because I would just break things. So the first time that I basically like I picked a piece up and it just like instantly snapped in my hands. And I think it was just bad luck. But I was no longer allowed to make the gingerbread house. It was very sad. So this is like a childhood dream that I never got to do. It's very cute though, I agree. It's very fun as a concept. I'm trying so desperately to not get this on my shirt. Okay. House. It stands. It stands. It stands. We did it! It stands! It stands! Yippee! Wow, I know, I know. Check me out. Okay. I've only done this once, but I know people whose parents went nuts with it, with the gingerbread house, with the gingerbread mansions. That sounds so cool. I love that so much. I love that. Which, hi, Enno. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're good. And thank you for the hydrate, Red Fox, as well. I will have some. Hello, Chrono Trigger. Sorry, I did not notice that you did the lab safety register check in 27 minutes ago. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. The only worry is that the gingerbread looks pretty tasteless, but I just read that Nordic gingerbread is normally more strongly flavored than other global variants. Okay. It smells good. It smells like It smells adequately spiced to me. Like, I can smell it from here, you know? So I think it's decent. Hi, Robert Brown. Hello, hello. I hope you're good. Okay, so there's going to be an ad in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to use this time to tidy up this app. Can you see how much I've managed to get all over it? That's most of the glue. I'm going to use it to clean that off. We'll let the glue set for a minute. Then we'll do the chimney. And then we decorate. I don't have any icing to decorate it with. So the only food coloring I have also is like blue. I mean, I guess we could lick the tube. I don't want to lick the tube. I don't want to lick the tube. It is glue icing, yes. I just don't want to. Sometimes there's red and green sugar paste to decorate the outside. Yes, they were selling that, but it had something in it that I couldn't eat, so I didn't get it. But I could make some blue icing really quickly if we want blue to match the glove. And I have nothing else. I also have almond seasoning to put in it as well, if we wanted to. I don't know, do almond and ginger go together? I actually don't know. I've never had that combination before. Put the rest of white on top for snow and call it done. Well, I've got things to decorate it with. Look, there's chocolate chips, there's chocolate buttons, and there's gummy bears. So we have things to decorate it with. Where we'll put them, I'm not sure, but we'll work it out. I don't have coconut chips, but I also don't really like sweet coconut, you know? You could prepare that during the ad break. I could take a slightly longer ad break and make some icing real quick. Or at least get the stuff out to make icing, and then we can just make it, like, together. I could do that. But I don't have a thing to put it in, so I would just be, like, smearing it on things. Maybe not. We put almonds on gingerbread, it's really good. I think I have some almonds. I might have some almond like slithers somewhere, so I could potentially get those out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I'll put on the BRB screen for a while. I won't make you listen to Pikmin song again. But I'll put on like the normal BRB screen. Unless you want the Pikmin song. If you want it, I'll do it. But yeah. Why not? I mean, I can. I can give you the Pikmin song if that's what you desire. But yeah, we'll go to BRB for like 5 minutes. I'll go and make some icing and I will clean off the glue and then we'll get decorating and making the chimney, I guess. We demand Pikmin? Okay, fine. You can have Pikmin. Fine. Fine. You can have your Pikmin. Okay. I will see you in a few minutes. See you in a bit. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your culture, Pikmin in your culture, Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3, Pikmin you play control for the Wii, Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blocked. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can can see it contaminating all it touches. Pigment in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pigment in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sonde. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sonde. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sonde. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sonde. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sonde. Pikmin electrons covalent bond. Pikmin AI published IEEE. Slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your culture. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see. Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm back. What the heck, Jaxley? Thank you so much for the £10. Thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I made some icing. It's very strongly almondy. I haven't like mixed it very well. I forgot that icing sugar literally just goes everywhere. I forgot it goes everywhere. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back to you too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I've got extra this, which tastes like almond. We've got the glue reheated, something slightly functional again. Here you go. It tastes sugar, so it tastes good. Exactly. We've got chocolate chips, small ones. We've got boutons, big ones, and we've got little fellas. Now we're gonna find places to put all of these things, but first, is this? If I can lift this up. Take that, haters. Yippee! Yippee! Hi, Starly Pop. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you're good. And hello, Subtle Bind as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome in. It's holding. We've done it, lads. Here, let's make that so it doesn't ping out all the time. There we go. Okay. So we just need to put together this thing. The chimney, which I believe will just like sit up here somewhere. We can put it in the middle. That's what they say to do in the instructions. I always like putting my chimney slightly to the side, but you know. Yeah, finally hot glue. We do finally have hot glue. Let's see if this works better. Let's find out. It does. It's a lot better actually. Look at that. I was struggling the whole time and it was a product of my own what's the word? Obstinance? Is that a word or have I just made that up? Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I've just done this a really silly way, actually. Okay. There we go. Stick. Okay. And then last one down the side. Have I done that right? Yeah, I have done that right. Last one. Okay. Why are you getting annoying again? What the heck? Yeah, it's time for me to get my honorary engineering degree. I agree. Where is my engineering degree? Oh, I'm running out of glue. No! Too much glue is better than not enough, I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. I already had glue. I now have too much glue. There was such thing, in fact, as too much glue. Okay. Ooh. This bit's harder. The chimney's harder than the actual house was because it's not as sturdy and it keeps moving around. Ah. Okay. Right. How does this work? Like that? That? No. Okay. No. This like that? Yes. Okay. Yes. That is correctly placed. That is correctly placed. There we go. Okay. It'll do. It'll do. That was the most difficult part so far. What on earth? Because it's like fiddly. It's small and fiddly. No! Stop it! Stop it. No! It's for— No! No! Stop doing this! Stop! Stop! No! No! Okay. It's not good, but I'm scared to touch it. Oh dear. How did this happen? Wonky down there. Okay. I think we got it. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna put this here and stop touching it. It's so bad. The chimney's so bonky. Oh no. Oh no. It's just this part here needs to be like that instead. Like, oh. 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 Okay. Think we're good? Like that? Okay. Okay. Stay. Oh, we were doing so well. Oh no. Okay, I think we're fine. I think it's workable, you know? I think it's workable. I think it's workable. We move this around here, then I think it's workable. Like that. And then we'll just stick it after when everything else has dried. We'll go over it all again. Okay, let's leave this now. Stop touching. Stop touching it! Okay. Oh, no, because this is really badly wonky. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I think we can stop touching it, okay? It's... No. Oh. Hairdryer. I think that's a terrible idea because then it will taste like burnt and nasty. It's fine. We'll just leave it as is. It's fine. It does the job. You know, it's good enough. I say it's good enough. Gotta go. Busy tomorrow. Need to sleep. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us, Astral. I hope you have a good day and a good sleep. Yes. I hope you sleep well. What time is it? Oh, it's actually quite late. Oh goodness. I'm meant to be like at the airport in like 12 hours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm silly. I'm gonna eat this bit of glue off my hand. You've convinced me to do it. Okay, we got this. It's like gingery. No, it's not. It's lemony, even. Interesting. Let's put this back in here so it warms up again. Please do not get glue on my thingy. Okay, there we go. Ma'am, we need to open up your gingerbread house. Oh, scary. Yeah, I think it's like citric acid in it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Which makes sense, I guess. Like the acidity probably does something to make it stick together. Okay, we've got this as well though. We've got that as well, so. Right. Okay. So. I kind of like the idea of like putting a row of these along here. But also I don't know where the chimney's meant to be. So we can't do it yet. We also have gummy bears and stuff to put on. I don't know where the little chocolate chips could go. I feel like, could we do like a log cabin effect? You won't be able to see me do it though. You could turn it upside down. Turn what upside down? The house? I feel that it will break if I try and rotate it. But what I'm thinking is, if I go, maybe it'll be fine. I'm thinking like, if I glue on here, if I glue over here, then I can kind of do like a log cabin effect. So if I literally just like spread a thin layer of this all over it. This is almond flavored, which I think goes quite well with dark chocolate. So I think this is a good choice. Yeah, if I literally just like go like this, thinly spread it all over. Oh, we gotta be careful because the glue hasn't 100% set yet. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I'm scared. Imagine if it all just collapsed at the last minute after we'd been doing so well. What's a horrifying thought? Oh no. Okay. Now we gotta work fast because this is gonna dry a lot faster because it's thinner. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's go. Is it easiest to do it like from the bottom? I don't know. Ah! Chocolate chips. I really hope that this doesn't collapse because it's going to make it momentarily soggy. This could have been a terrible decision. I'm nervous. We got this. We got this. Looks like condensed milk. That's horrible. Why would you say that? Oh, so hello, welcome in. RFDina, welcome. What a horrible thought. Just spreading condensed milk all over the gingerbread house. Oh, actually, should we do it? Yeah, we should do it like that, shouldn't we? Yeah, okay. It's not condensed milk. It's icing. Okay, I don't think it's buckling, so I think we're fine. Gingerbread's probably made of sturdier stuff like concrete or something. It's true. Often gingerbread is extremely sturdy to the point where I'm like, what on earth have you put in this? I'm kind of scared. I thought of Elmer's glue. Is that a model kit thing? Is that like a model kit thing? Why is there just like a... Okay, whatever. There's a... Not buckling? That's what my nephews always say right before it comes tumbling down. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I won't cry because if it buckles, then that just means I get to eat it sooner, and I'm not too mad about that, actually. The other thing that I didn't really think about was that, like, I'm doing this way up. It's not gonna work the other way. I won't be able to rotate it like this the other way. So I don't know how you're all gonna watch me do this. There are definitely more sensible ways to decorate a gingerbread house than doing this, actually. I regret my decision already. Does it look cool though? Does it look kind of cool? I feel like it would have looked cooler if I was like using melted chocolate instead, because then it kind of would have blended in a bit better. Like, does it kind of give a log cabin effect? Am I kind of getting what I'm going for here? My arm hurts. I regret my decisions. More like a cobblestone house. That's valid too. That's more Irish actually, so I'm not mad. MC Minecraft cobblestone house. I want to play Minecraft. I can't play Minecraft over Christmas because I won't have my PC. I'm sad. It felt kind of weird because like the last 2 years, both years I've done a Christmas and a New Year stream, and this is the first year in 2 years where I'm not doing that. It feels like I'm breaking a tradition or something. It feels kind of wrong. Does everyone have any New Year's resolutions? I'm trying to think if I have any, but I don't know if I do. I want to see more friends. Both like in-person IRL friends that live near me and people that don't live near me that I need to travel to see. I want to see more friends. And I want to do a partner push. I don't think we'll get it, but I'd like to try anyway. I like pushing myself a little bit, but not too much. I want to... What else do I want to do? I want to travel somewhere just for me, you know? And I have plans to do that. I'm like working out a plan with some friends. We're gonna hopefully go somewhere in the autumn. But like I want to go somewhere without it being for work, because most of my travel is like work, you know, like it's going to a conference or delivering training or giving a seminar at a university or something like that. And like, it's cool. I'm not complaining. I'm very, very lucky to be able to do that as part of my job. But it means that I don't really, it means I basically get like a few days in each place and don't really get to explore it or see anything of the local culture. And like what I do see of the local culture is all very like academic, which is not real life. As much as I love my academic friends, they are like the ivory tower bubble is real, you know, like some of them are like some of them have like, you know, non-academic friends, but like a lot of them, all of their friends have PhDs, and I'm like, there's more to the world, you know. There's more to the world. Isle of Man trip to visit your tax shelter. I would love to. I would love to go to the Isle of Man. The trip that I'm planning with friends is a bit further afield though. It'll be my first time like as an adult leaving Europe. And it's somewhere where I've always wanted to go. And also like the friends in question were very good friends of me and Husmod, and we're thinking of a trip that's kind of like a little, it's for us, but it's also for him, you know, a trip that he always wanted to go on that he couldn't go on. So yeah, if that goes to plan, that'll be fun. That'll be cool. I'm kind of debate. How do you feel about like like hybrid content. I mean, obviously you're watching a hand cam, so you're obviously not horribly opposed to it, but like kind of hybrid content, you know, because like sometimes I'm like, I should probably like vlog or something while I'm traveling. I could like make a little video, like a little travel report about my time rather than making a stream out of it. But I don't know if anyone wants to see it. I don't know. Hi, Sine Wave Mood. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. IRL is a lot of fun. I agree. I think I've said this quite a few times. Like I never wanted to be a VTuber for privacy. I'm not like a privacy orientated person. For me, it's like, I'm neurodivergent and don't feel comfortable on camera. You know, like it's not even like a self-esteem thing. Like I'm fine with how I look. I think I look incredibly average, you know? I'm not opposed to having videos or photos taken of me. When it's done for work, I'm just like, whatever. But I think sitting in front of a camera and streaming with my face showing, it's like really overwhelming. Like I find recording videos to be overwhelming when my face is on show. And being a VTuber is like a lot more accessible in a way. Like it makes it so much easier for me to like do something at the same time as talking, because if I'm not, then basically like it's a triangle, choose two. Either I have normal facial expressions, or my voice sounds interesting, or I do something at the same time as talking. It can only be two. So my facial like I've set up my VTuber model so that my facial expressions look exaggerated. Like it's like really, really sensitive to any kind of facial movement, so that I don't need to think about it. Which is why my models are like, they still low-key look kind of deadpan, let's be honest. But they still like kind of look like there's not much going on behind the eyes. But they're better than me in real life. So I would be very boring to watch as an IRL streamer, or like as a face cam streamer, which is why I'm a VTuber. But yeah, because of that, like I have wondered, you know, would it be kind of fun to do some vlogs and stuff? And like also, if I'm thinking about it like logically from a career perspective, I don't mean career as a VTuber, I mean career as a scientist. Like science communication, if you can show that you've done it, people like that. Like it's good for getting grants and stuff. So it probably makes sense for me to have my science communication stuff as a portfolio for that kind of thing. But I haven't been brave enough really like to link the two yet. But maybe one day. Because like obviously you can stream and be open about who you are. Like Racco has literally linked his Google Scholar page in his bio, on his Twitch bio, because he's an absolute giga chad. But like I'm not opposed to doing that. It's just like I feel like I have to build up to it. It feels like it's kind of scary. And I kind of like being semi-anonymous, but also knowing that if people really wanted to try and like work out if I really have the qualifications that I say that I have, like it was also kind of easy to do it with the context that I give. Like I'm not very good at hiding it. But the virtual fleshy, I'll enjoy either way. Thank you, Flatulence Incarnate. Thank you. Thank you. But I really enjoy like hybrids, you know? I enjoy watching people be a VTuber and do handcam, or have like a vlog which they have superimposed their VTuber over the top, you know? That kind of content is fun. I really enjoy it. So I have been debating it. But I'm also kind of like in a weird situation where I'm like, is that the kind of stuff I would want to put on YouTube? Because I don't have a YouTube strategy. I probably should. It feels in my brain, I feel like it would be sensible to stick to like science content. Maybe I'll start editing vlogs for Ko-fi members or something. That would actually give people a reason to get a membership. I don't know. So you linked people in academic circles to your VTuber presence. That is very true. Also, hi, Robert Brown. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. That is very true. That is very true. I didn't seen a VTuber do a video walk and then narrate on stream over it. That sounds so fun. I love that. That's so cool. I will say it's neat seeing your hands because you're very expressive with them. Am I? No, I think I knew that I am. But part of it's not expressive. Part of it's just stimming. Like this, me playing with this, it's obvious what this is, right? Oh dear. You can always make a new channel. Yeah, but like, I don't have time to make a lot of content. And like, if I made a travel channel, there would be uploads on it. Like, I don't travel that much, but it's like once a month. So it'd be like monthly uploads. I don't know if it'd be worth it. And I'm also really bad at like remembering to record. How is this doing? Okay, we're getting there. I'm like really bad at remembering to record when I'm out and about as well. So sometimes I'm like, I should film stuff while I'm out, and then I just forget. I'm silly. There's software stuff available for setting up doing IRL and live 2D live. It would take implementation, but I was already considering it. Let's go. That sounds so cool. I don't want to do streams though. Like, I don't want to do IRL streams. I would just want to do like vlogs and then talk over the top of it. Hi, Maximilian. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for the raid. Did it do the auto shout out? I don't think it did. Did it? If there's any mods around, can someone make it so that it does the shout out? Because I don't think it's done a shout out. Sorry. How are you doing, Maximilian? How was your stream? What were you up to today? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. And also, hi, Raiders. I am Psydere. I'm a research psychologist, but today I'm being an engineer, as you can see. We're making a gingerbread house. And I'm doing okay, I think, actually. I'm doing okay. There we go. Thank you. I was playing Nuclear Option. I got neutral. What's Nuclear Option? I've never heard of that before. That sounds fun. What the heck? Thanks, Bobo. Thank you. Thank you. Nuclear Option. It sounds kind of threatening. Everyone, if you don't know Maximilian, then you weren't watching Jingle Jam, shaking my SMH. Go and check out Maximilian. I really enjoy his streams and him as a person. He's a lovely guy. And yeah, managed to tolerate being around me. And speaking of in-person stuff, managed to tolerate being around me in person for like 3 hours in Vexpo queues. So yeah, I got raided by Mylan. Let's go. Let's go, Mylan. Wee. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. Yes, you need to, get away from the PC. Eat, drink, stretch your legs, etc. Please absolutely do. I don't know how long you normally start streaming at like 7, right? So what's that? A few hours. So you might well need to. So if you need to, please absolutely do. But if not, you're obviously always welcome to stick around here. We love having you. Yeah. Get away from the PC. Who on earth do you think I am? I'm trying to encourage healthy habits. I'm trying to be a good friend. I'm trying to be supportive. I don't know. I'm trying to be supportive, she says, literally making a giant biscuit house with chocolate and sugar on it. Don't listen to me. I'm terrible. I was thinking about doing an IRL travel stream with Handcam plus Live 2D, which would take a while to set up, but the complicated parts are off the shelf. That's so cool. That sounds literally so cool. I love that so much. I wouldn't do like an IRL stream because scary. I don't want to live broadcast my location. That seems like a very bad idea. But I like travel. I do like taking little videos because I have really bad memory, so I don't remember stuff unless I record it or like, take photos and stuff. So I keep thinking I should, but it obviously depends on what everyone wants to see. Gonna hang out and play Uma Musume before I go to bed. Let's go. Let's go. I haven't logged in since we played it on stream, and that makes me sad. I keep meaning to, and then work has been so busy that I just haven't. I'm going to eat these 2 chocolate chips with sugar in between them. Oh, I've got chocolate all over me. I didn't think that through. Biscuit house with questionable support. Exactly. But it is somewhat supporting itself, you know? It could be worse. Okay. Is this all gonna... Is this, like... I think this is maybe solid enough. Is the stuff at the bottom solid? I think so. Can we... Let's see what happens when we rotate it. I think it's staying. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Let's go. We should have taken a photo at Vex in hindsight. We should have. But I always forget. I'm like so bad at remembering to take photos with people in general. Every single photo I have of me is taken by someone else because I just never do it. I like take photos of things, like of things I find funny. Like if I'm going around and I see something silly, I'll take a photo of it. And if I like see a nice view, I'll take a photo of it. Sometimes food also. But like people, I'm so bad. I'm so bad because I feel awkward asking, can we take a photo? And then I just forget. I'm like a live in the moment type of girly, you know? I'm living in the moment. Hi, Sinaj. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Came from a 2-hour match of War Thunder. Let's go. Burn a few brain cells. Nice cookie house. Thank you for saying it's a nice cookie house. It's structurally sound, I swear. We're now gonna finish what we started. Oh, my icing is solidified. That's not ideal. I think it's fine. We'll just spread it around. We got this. We got this. Okay. So this is like like almond icing. It's like marzipan flavored. And then we're putting dark chocolate chips on it to recreate. I thought it was going to look like a log cabin. Everyone else is saying it looks like cobblestones. Either way, I think it's kind of cute. So I'm fine with it. I've put a lot of almond in this, actually. I've put a lot of almond. It really smells like almond. I may have made a mistake. Okay. There we go. There was part of me that was like, should I do something really, really silly and like restream my graduation ceremony and then be like VTuber graduation stream? And then it's actually just like a restream of my actual university graduation. There was like a little evil voice in me that was like, you should do that. But then I thought it was too much clickbait and decided against it. And also it's very doxy. Like you would all hear my actual official government name. And although my official government name is very easily accessible on the internet, as this is the nature of being a public researcher, yeah, I don't know. Felt like a step too far. Okay. Now begins the pain of sticking all of these down again. I was about to say, go! My biggest thing is that, like, I've been pretty open about the types of stuff that I research for a living, but, like, sometimes I get scared that someone's gonna turn up in stream and be like, ew, she's a woke social scientist. And it's like, I just want to research things, man. I just want to research conspiracy theories. You know? Like, I don't want people to treat me funny because what I research is, in quotes, political, when actually I would argue it's politicized. Because researching conspiracy theories shouldn't be inherently political. It's just a thing that happens. People believe them. There's nothing political about that. But because the contents of them are sometimes political, people assume things about you, and that's a bit rubbish. I just feel like it's a bit weird when people in general, like, you know, just act a certain way towards researchers because they just assume that researchers are bad. which seems to be a recurring theme at the minute. But, you know, I'm just going to keep doing my research. And the backlash will probably continue. And I will just keep doing my research anyway. If I see something like that, I'll nuke them from orbit. Yeah, please do. Please do. I think I've had like one time where someone tried to argue about conspiracy theories and then I just was rude to them and then they went away. So that was fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing is apolitical. I know. But like when your job is politicized to such a heavy degree on a day-to-day basis, and like I've had people like in real life act weird towards me on the basis of being a psychologist. And like when people act like that, sometimes I just want like a little space where it isn't like that, you know? Which is why I say like politics banned. Because like my job inherently involves a lot of politics. Like I know people that are in politics as a job. I know people that are like policymakers as a job. I know researchers that work with various, you know, organizations to get policy to change. And I've been kind of distant from all of that stuff because I kind of prefer research and science communication. I find policy work to be a bit sad. Like, I just find it really stressful. I don't find policymakers to be easy to talk to. In general, some of them are very nice, but some of them stress me out. In general, the work stresses me out. Because there's a lot of social interaction and you have to be like socially appropriate and you have to get on well with them and you have to be normal and you have to be like respectable and credible and stuff. And I am none of those things. People see me and think that I'm an undergrad still. So I don't bother. That's another reason why I hide behind a VTuber avatar, is because I can make you all think that I'm a hag. When actually, if you saw me in real life, you'd think that I was 25 at the most. Even though I am in fact older than that. Yeah. Why am I saying so many like mildly spicy things today? What's wrong with me? It's the gingerbread. It's going to my head. I inhaled a bunch of icing sugar earlier and it's messing with me. Like, I feel like these are normal conversations to have scientifically though. Like, none of this is spicy scientifically, but I also am aware that like VTubers have this norm of like no kind of like serious discussions, or like you can have serious discussions about like health, but society, ooh, scary, we don't do that. And then like the few times that people say something, it gets like clipped and then they get known as the person that like says the spicy takes, and that scares me because I kind of like, I don't mind saying what I think as a psychologist sometimes, you know. I am literally a social psychologist. I can talk about society, TM, like that's kind of my job. But I also don't want to be known as the VTuber who talks about society when sometimes I just want to play house flipper. But I also do want to talk about it in like a scientific sense. So like that's why sometimes we do talk about stuff and we do read papers that are maybe not traditional VTuber content in a way. I mean, papers in general isn't traditional VTuber content, but like I'm not afraid to say things about papers or read papers about things that are not traditional VTuber content. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. I've been reflecting on many things recently. Can you tell? Can you tell that I get like reflective and a little bit sad at the end of the year? I'm sorry. I keep it to a limit due to the fact that I have to deal with policymakers with the logical fallacy traps, and I just get to a point where I'm like, we can either deal with reality or whatever debate team drivel that you're wanting to live in representative. Yeah, it do be like that. That's the thing. That's the thing that puts me off it. I don't like arguing with people. I just don't like those kinds of conversations. And I feel like every time that I've interacted with policymakers, it's like a little bit confrontational and I feel uncomfortable and weird. So I just don't. I stick with the research and science communication, because I can kind of control how comfy or not comfy it is as a vibe. You know, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. Not comfy, not a fan of not comfy, to be honest. Not a fan. Okay. We're getting there. I think there's a balance though, right? You can talk about serious things in a way that is inclusive and respectful to people. Like, I'm never gonna sit here and be like moralize about things, because I think that human experience is inherently subjective, and I have my opinions, but I don't know for certain that they're right. What I do have is data and evidence, and those are the things that I'm willing to fight for a lack of a better term, because I think it's very easy to get caught up in emotions of things and not really like kind of not like lose touch with reality, but kind of like see reality through the lens that you want to see it through. I think that both as a psychologist and as an individual. So yeah. But I do my best to keep things chill even when we talk about serious topics. Unfortunately, a lot of politicians have made their careers based on unfounded and unscientific notions, so science becomes political with so many anti-intellectual politicians. Yeah, I mean, politics has always been like that. But when you actually look at opinion polls, people trust scientists way more than they do politicians. Which is why I think it's important to, like, don't get me wrong, I think there's a place for researchers in general to give their opinions on politics, but I think they have to have a certain personality to do it credibly. You have to be quite, like, charismatic in a way to be able to do that. And, yeah, not cause problems. Or like you have to stay in your lane, maybe actually. I think that's more relevant. You have to like stay very squarely within your expertise. So like I could give takes as I won't do it as a VTuber, but as a researcher, I would probably feel pretty comfortable giving takes about, you know, like how the internet is affecting conspiracy theories and how that is affecting politics and policy and stuff like that. I would feel okay commenting on that. I wouldn't feel good necessarily because, like I said, I don't enjoy doing it, but I could do it if it was needed. And I have done it in the past. I have been asked to do stuff like that, and I do it because that is my job. But yeah. Oh. That moved a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. There we go. Ta-da! Yippee! We've got our weird little cobblestone log cabin thing going on now. Yeah, but I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying. Is this stuck together? Yes. Okay. We can try and fix the chimney now. Okay. Sometimes I just want to hang out with my British homie flanked with Mr. Floofy Pants. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes getting real is healthy for chat so we don't space out too much and we could have a healthy community. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's why I'm not afraid to like tell you all like, oh yeah, sometimes I have to do this stuff for work and it kind of sucks. Or, oh, sometimes I do have to, you know, sometimes I do give my takes on things. You know, if somebody asks me like, what is social media doing to society? I can actually answer that. I do have the like enough expertise to be able to somewhat confidently comment on it. But I also don't want to have the kind of place where like people get political and then that's what I'm known for. I want to be a politics streamer. I would never want to be a politics streamer. That's cursed and horrible, and I don't like it. No shade to politics streamers. I'm sure they're sometimes lovely people. No, I'm sure they are lovely people, but you know, I think a big part of politics streams is like being inflammatory to an extent, and it just doesn't vibe with me. I don't like that. I don't like being unpleasant to people. It makes me feel very uncomfortable, actually. But I'm always down to talk about science in a way that's inclusive and doesn't make people feel left out. Hi, Miss Grims! Hello, hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. I'm really sorry. I need to get this down. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hi, raiders. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Evie. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How you all doing? Thank you all so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I'm Psydere. I'm a research psychologist. Normally we do like science streams. I was kind of just talking a little bit about like the boundaries that I feel between like what I can talk about and what I can't talk about as a social psychologist. I'm a social psychologist and we do psycom stream, like science communication streams. So if you're interested in psychology, hi. But yeah, today we're building a gingerbread house because it's my affiliate anniversary and it's nearly Christmas. And we all raised money for charity recently. So this was one of the things that was a reward. How was your stream, Abby? How was it? How you doing? I hope you're good. Yeah, welcome, raiders. Hello, hello. I can't like scroll up and see who's in the chat. I'm really sorry. I don't know if you can tell, my hands are covered in baking glue. This is the baking glue. It's a bit threatening, to be honest. But yeah, how you doing? Hello, is it Blazons? Welcome, welcome. And if anybody else is also here that's left a raid message, say hello again so that I can see you. We good? I'm glad. What were you up to today? What was your stream? What were you doing? Did it go well? I'm sorry. I always like bombard people with millions of questions. I'm so sorry. Played Split Fiction. Yo! I keep meaning to finish that. I started playing it and I didn't get to finish it. And I keep meaning to. It looks so good. Everyone tells me that it's better than It Takes Two. And I really enjoyed It Takes Two. So that makes me excited. There we go. Okay. The baking glue. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got this. Very funny. Oh, okay. That sounds promising. I like a good, funny story-based game. It's a bit. This is my gingerbread house. It's a bit ugly, but it's doing its best, you know? Which is very relatable. Hi Senpai Yappy, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you? I hope you're good. Okay. Oh, the chimney's so wonky again. No. Okay. That's kind of sad, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Fixed? Question mark? Maybe? I think the chimney is just cursed and I think we should accept it. We should just accept the chimney is cursed. Wonky and charming. Just like me. It's a fake chimney anyway. This is true. It is a fake chimney. Oh, I keep knocking my... I'm going to need to wash off my microphone after this. That's not great. Oh well. Because there is baking glue all over it. There we go. Ah! Okay. There we go. We got it. I think that's glued on adequately now, I think. Yeah. I think so. I think so. There we go. Okay. Cool. There we go. Right. So I think thank you for the hydrate, Tayu. I will do that in a second. I don't know what to do with these. I'm almost wondering whether we should just put them along the top like that. Like, you know, just like a bit of snow along the top. I will hydrate. Let me hydrate. Sidewalls? I don't really want to do the sidewalls. I kind of like them as they are. And also, like, I have hydrated. Oh yeah, also I meant to say, Ebby, if you need to get away from the PC, stretch, eat something, hydrate, literally just disappear because you need to raid and run because you're tired, please absolutely do. But also if you want to stick around, we would love to have you. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. We also have these little fellas, these gummy bears. So yeah, what if the redeem was called Psydere? You're a genius. I'm stealing it. That's the answer. Oh, I think this needs to be heated up again. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put like little gummy bears along the side. They're just chilling like that, you know? Okay. There's going to be an ad in a couple of minutes again. So, debating what to do. Maybe I should go wash this off, warm it up again. Pikmin for a few minutes. Cut the white drops in half and stick them along the edge of the roof. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do that. I do have a chopping board right here. So just cut down there and then... Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have one single chocolate chip left. How annoying is that? One for me. Okay. Add in like a minute. I'll go wash off all of the baking glue. I'll get a knife so we can chop those. I'll warm up the baking glue. You Pikmin. Sound good? Okay. For all of the raiders, I'm sorry that you're going into ads like so quickly. This is the Pikmin. If you've ever heard of the Pikmin song, the one that's like Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3, Pikmin you play Control for the Wii, Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 billion and 11. I made my own version. It's all science themed because I'm a scientist and I need to represent science, you know. I need to represent my my field. So I apologize for what you're about to hear. But I will see you all in a few minutes. See you in a minute. Well, 3 to be exact, I guess. 4 maybe. I don't know. See ya. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 billion and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your culture. Pikmin in your culture. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play Control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 billion and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches. Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your culture. Pikmin in your culture. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play Control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 billion and 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and hey Pikmin, new centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane, that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin. Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating all it touches, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminating everything it touches. Pikmin in your fucking culture. Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18 million and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. New centrifuge to put Pikmin in. Pikmin in your membrane that's called Pikmin blot. Old Pikmin theorem that scientists forgot. New mechanics, quantum Pikmin chest tube, Pikmin balloon mount, radio sound, Pikmin electrons covalent bond, Pikmin AI published IEEE, slowed down Pikmin due to relativity, Pikmin in your culture where you can see it contaminate. Hello, I have returned. I hope you enjoyed the Pikmin. I hope it was enjoyable too. So I was like struggling because I was like, how can I find like a knife that's not reflective? All of my knives are like really, really reflective. You can probably see here, like this one is also really reflective. You can see, yeah, you can see many things in it. So I was struggling to find one that wasn't gonna show my face. And I settled with this one in the end. And it's not the best option because, as you can see, it's very difficult to cut things. So I'm making such a mess. I'm gonna have to do cleaning, and then I like have to go to the airport tomorrow, and then I'm gonna cry. Ugh. Okay. There's no need for this to be so difficult, actually. An unexpected danger of having a knife. I know, right? I always enjoy the Pikmin song. It really brightens my day. I can never tell if you're being sarcastic. Okay. This is so difficult. It's like I'm lifting weights. I'm being completely sincere. That makes me happy. When I was growing up, I was always told that I'm like bad at music stuff, you know? Because like a lot of my friends were really good at music stuff. And I never felt like I was good compared to them. And now as an adult, especially since I've been doing the karaoke streams and people have been very kind. And also I've been starting to listen to myself back a little bit. I'm not bad, I'm just average. And I think it's just because the people I was around were so like musically talented that I thought I was bad when I was actually just average. So the fact that I have ever made a single thing musically, even if it's just a parody that makes people happy, unironically makes me very, very happy. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get this working. Your rendition of the Combine Harvester song was pretty good too. I actually forgot that I did that. It's a pretty fun song. It is fun, isn't it? It is fun. Yeah, Reflection is an unexpected danger of having a knife. Like, because like the other ones that I have are like entirely metal. And if I show it, it will show everything in the room. So, yeah. I'm amazed that nobody made the license joke. You got a license for that knife. The answer is no. The answer is I got ID'd when I bought it because they thought I was under 18. I wasn't. It was 10 years over. Yeah, we got a chimney! We did it! We did it. We did it. We got the chimney. If you plan on doing streams with knives, then you may want to buy the cheap coloured knives to avoid reflections. Oh, that's smart. I could do that. Yeah, they're like, what's the word? Holographic? No, that's not the right word. You know what I mean? They're like colourful ones. Yeah. That's a smart idea. That's a really good idea. I wasn't expecting to need a knife today, though, to be fair. That was not on my list of things that I thought I would need while building a gingerbread house. I have not put this in the middle. Oh well. It's too late now. The chimney is not centered. You'll all just have to deal with it. Need to have a license for knives in the UK? No, you don't need to have a license. That's just a running joke that British people need licenses for everything. We do need licenses for everything. We have a TV license. I don't have one. I don't have a TV. What else do we need a license for? I forgot. Many things. There's many things you need a license for here. It's now a meme. It's like, oi mate, you got a license for that? You got a license for that? You got a license for being this cute? I've got my license. Going to sleep? Good night, Tayu. Good night. I hope you sleep well. There we go. I'm sticking things on. Making a success. You do need an implicit license to carry a knife around, perhaps for a good reason, like bringing a knife home from the store. Yeah, this is true. This is true. You do need that. And yeah, you get ID'd if they think that you might be under 25 and try to buy a knife. Because there is so much stabbing because we don't have guns. Yeah. Why did I literally wave goodbye to the screen? I love that so much. That's so fun. Hey, I know that song. Yeah, I know that song too. Everybody go stream Stupid Heart by Ellie Minibot on your favorite streaming service. It's a banger. It's so good. Not a single bad song has ever come out of that woman. You don't know the song? Well, now you do. Now you do know the song. You should go listen to it. Go stream it on Spotify or YouTube or whatever is your favorite streaming platform. I sound like one of those K-pop stans. Go stream Stupid Heart by Ellie Minibot. Get the video up to 1 million views. Except unironically. Because she deserves it. We got it. Yes! Success. Hi, Handcam, and hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're good. The British police publishes weapons sweeps on Twitter without explaining that the criminals stash objects in neighborhoods so they can use them without being caught carrying them around. Oh, that's cursed. That's very cursed. At least one of the only people I can confidently say is as weird as I am. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty weird too, but I just hide it pretty well. Someone told me that I'm the type of person where I'll just be like minding my own business, and then I'll say something about what I do on my day-to-day life, and then they'll just be like, huh? Huh? That's strange. But I'm not weird in like a goofy way, you know? I think I come across as relatively normal. Actually, no. Now I think about it, maybe it's just the reference, like the frame of reference. Because like at work, I get told I'm really goofy and silly. I'm silly and goofy. And then when I'm streaming, everyone's like, wow, you're so normal for a VTuber. So I don't know what that says. We should put the blue one somewhere. I'm putting the gummy bears like on the side of the house, on the side that we haven't made into a log cabin. I'm just gonna like put them along the side. They'll just sit there threateningly. I don't like these gummy bears. They're like hard. They're unpleasant, actually. Not a fan. They're just a wall of gummy bears. Scary. What would you do if you woke up and there was just a wall of gummy bears in front of you? And they just stare at you and you can't do anything about it. You just have to accept that you are now one with the gummy bears. I would hate it. I actually don't like them very much. That's why I'm putting them on the house, because if it's with gingerbread, I'll like them. The logic is infallible. There's so many yellow ones. I'm trying to use up the yellow ones. Make sure they go the right way round. Green. Gummy bears are usually made of jelly. Yeah, they're normally made of like gelatin. But these are vegan ones, so there's no gelatin in them, and they're like really hard, and they're not particularly nice. I wouldn't recommend them. Which is why I'm putting them on here, because if I eat them with the gingerbread, I might feel like pressured to eat them and then finally eat them. This is my logic. Whether it will work remains to be seen. I will tell you in 2026. There we go. Look at that. There's actually exactly the right number of gummy bears to like go all the way along. That's really fun. I love that. Oh, that's so satisfying. I don't know how to show you all this without them like falling off. Can I? Wall of gummy bears. Look at them all. Look at them go. It's like a threatening gnome garden. Once I went to somewhere in Germany, I think it was Cologne, and like I walked past this place and it was like a house, a little cottage, and it just had so many like gnomes. Like, it was an entire diorama of gnomes. It was really horrible. I didn't like it. It made me nervous. Okay, I'm gonna stick these things here. So they're kind of like flowers, I guess, on the front. Oh, that's bending. That makes me feel uncomfortable. And then this one on here. And with that, I don't know what to do with these ones. Maybe it could go on top. For some reason, the sweet packet that I had has like numbers in it, like sweet numbers. And I found a 6, but I didn't find a 7. So I think we can conclusively say that that meme is dead now, and we killed it. My belly's making rumblies. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for some gingerbread. Okay. That's like exactly the right amount of glue. That's really satisfying. There we go. Why is my stomach grumbling now? Why? Why? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? Tummy rumbly craves a sweet treat. It does. My stomach is making the rumblies that only hands can satisfy. Wait a second. Hi, Neek Speak. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, that's moved too quickly and I did not see what you said. Which hand is the least dirty? This one. What did you say? We asked 100 women. Would you rather meet a wall of gummy bears in the woods or a real bear? I would actually rather take the real bear because, like, wall of gummy bears is too much sugar. It's over for me either way. Can we, like, close this off? I don't know what's the point. I'm gonna literally eat the chimney in a second. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's annoying that there's a gap there. That's very annoying. Mm. Maybe if we move these out and make it into like a thing of 6. Like that. Okay. And then like that. We got this. We got this. Llamas with hats. What a classic. I know, right? Carl. That kills people, Carl. Ugh. Millennial, and we have a problem with like 6, 7 as millennials. We really have no right to judge. We were the llamas with hats and raw XD generation, you know? Like, we have no right to judge. There we go. It's a bit cursed, but it's snow on the chimney. Yay! That's gonna fall over. That's gonna fall off when I rotate it round. Oh well. I think that means that we're done. How badly is this gonna collapse when I... This is gonna fall off, I can tell you it now. Okay. I will show you. Here is the top. Admire it now. It's about to collapse. There's snow on the top of the house. Maybe I should take a photo of it, actually. Wait, I'll take a photo of it first. Okay. You could just move the camera. I can't. It's like attached to a thingy. It's like on a arm, so I can't move it around, unfortunately. But, you know. Okay, I got a photo. Can you see my phone? You can't. Okay. Right. So. You're heading out for the night. Thank you for joining us, Luke. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, it's the finished product. Look at it. It's so relatable. Looks put together for now, but it's very fragile and might collapse soon. Yeah, it's just like me, for real, for real. Okay. Okay. So crush it? I don't want to crush it. Right, so this is gonna collapse. Get ready for the explosion that's about to happen. So I didn't even move it yet. This is the front. It's got sweets and white chocolate buttons. Yes. Here is the back with the threatening row of gummy bears. And then the sides look like that with oh god, all of the chocolate chips, making it like a little cobblestone thing. I think it's pretty good. I have melted some of the chocolate onto my hand. Wonderful. Very good. That's a mess. But the biggest question, the one that we all want answered, is what does it taste like? What does it taste like? Let's take these off. Let's eat the chimney. Or at least some of the chimney. Let's go. Off you come. You've been problematic and you've upset me. So let's eat it. Okay. I'm gonna try. How can I do this without going everywhere? I'll use this. Okay. Okay. I'm trying some. Pretty good, actually. See, look, here's the proof that I'm eating it. I am, in fact, eating it. Hmm. No photo session for the gingerbread house. I took a photo from the front. And I'll take another from the back after I've taken the chimney off. Because I hate the chimney so much. I'm eating the chimney. The chimney must go. The chimney must go. And instead we will attach some more buttons. Okay. These ones have already got glue on, so. Oh, this is so hard. There we go, okay. There's no reason for it to be so difficult to cut these. They are just a pain. Okay. There's some. Okay. Need some more of this. There we go. And then, whoop, there we go. Don't know why I make a weird noise when I cut it. That's very strange. That's a strange thing to do. Why do I do that? I always do it. It's like a stim. I can't stop it. There we go. Okay. Aha! Success. Okay. That looks nicer now, I think. This looks better. Oh god, this fell off. Ah! Okay. I would take a photo session of it as it is without the chimney, because I feel like the chimney was ruining it. It doesn't need a chimney. It's a fake chimney. This is a centrally heated cottage. It doesn't need the chimney. I also want to eat it, so that's the other reason. Is it melty hard or is it chewy hard? Chewy hard. Yeah, it's like chewy hard. It's like the you know what I mean when it's like if like that kind of shows you it's like kind of brittle, but it's got a bit of bend in it, so it's a bit chewy. But I don't know if I've made it like that with my excessive amount of icing. You know? Yeah, it's got floor heating and it's insulated. Yeah, heated by district heating. Exactly. Exactly. It's sustainable. It's got a heat pump. That's what the gummy bears are for. The gummy bears are the heat pumps. Yeah, I've entered my Godzilla era, exactly. Yum, yum, yum. I am actually going to take pictures of it and post it in my work Slack, though. Is that cringe? I feel like my colleagues will like this. It will make them happy. Some of my colleagues might be here. Sometimes, I got told the other day, one of my, like, real life friends, like someone I went to school with, watched my stream. Like, they watched the autism stream. And I was simultaneously like, that makes me really happy, and also that's horrifying. I don't know if I like being perceived like that. If you're watching, hello. You know who you are. It's very sweet. It is. Also, hi, Swiss. Hello, hello. It is very sweet. It makes me happy. But also it's like, oh, don't perceive me like that. I don't like being perceived, you know? It's like a weird mix of both. I'm going to try some of the gingerbread with one of the white chocolate chips. And this has got too much icing on it. There we go. Okay. Let's try that and that. Let's try this. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Still wish we had a bean pool. We can have a bean storage tanker. Wait, give me a second. Hear me out.
My beans!
Exactly. If we just put that like there, it's like a water silo, you know? It's like a silo of beans to go with the house. You know? Just saying. We didn't lose the chimney. I purposely took apart the chimney because I thought it was ugly. So, no. It's fine. It's centrally heated. There's no smoke. No smoke. Yeah, self-sustaining cottage, exactly. Also, I wanted to eat some of the gingerbread, and it just felt like the easiest way to break down a bit of it without ruining the whole thing, because I want to take pictures and send it to my work colleagues and my friends and be like, look at my gingerbread house. Aren't I so smart? And they'll be like, yeah, Psydere, you're so smart. Look at you with your gingerbread house, building a gingerbread house first time. And I'll be like, thanks. They won't say that. They'll be like, oh, that's cute. And then they'll send maybe a GIF, and that'll be it. This is now just me eating the gingerbread, by the way. That's really what all people want from a home. Central heating and bean storage. Exactly. It's all you need. All you need. Central heating. Bean silo. Not sponsored, by the way. Maybe we should be. Good job, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. The beans, yeah. Do you want to crack open a cold one with the lads? Oh. In fact, can I let you all in a secret? I don't actually like them that much. The sauce is too sweet for me. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to rinse the sauce off them. I don't hate beans. I don't like the sauce it's in sometimes. Sometimes it's okay. It depends on how I feel. But like a lot of the time I put hot sauce in it. I put hot sauce in it because otherwise it's too sweet. Like, look at this. There's like 10% of your daily sugar in half of a can. It's too sweet. And it's like 21% of your salt intake as well. Like, look at this. Why would you do that? Beans are meant to be healthy. Beans are healthy. Don't make them unhealthy. Oh, did I tell you about the other British streamer who used to be into toxicology? She hates beans. Oh. That sounds fun though. I like toxicology. It's really interesting. Why am I just sitting here and like, I'm ASMRing the beans? Do you want to do a bean ASMR stream one day? I swear to God, if a single one of you says yes, I'm banning you. Maximilian's getting banned. Oh, I would never ban. I would never ban over beans ASMR. It's actually quite a funny concept. Like, can I don't know if this will even pick up. Can you hear? Oh, that's a good sound. Let's not do that. No bean tier list though. We've done the beans tier list. We did that ages ago. We did that as... Did we do that as part of this debut or as part of the Adventure Time debut? We've done a beans tier list ages ago. Yeah. Beans. Delicious. I could do another beans tier list. Because I did it with Mylin. So we could get on NEP and do a separate beans tier list. Yeah. We could do. More beans? Question mark? She moved out of Britain before the great travel restriction of 2020. Oh, smart. Very smart. I moved out of England on the day that it went into lockdown. And that was a real wild experience. Because, like, I didn't know if I was allowed to travel, but I needed to. So I had my ferry booked already. I was like, I was due to be moving. My moving date had been set as like early April. And then I was like, I'm going to bring it forward. And then, yeah, Boris was like, oh yes, lockdown. It's effective immediately from midnight. And I was like, oh, I guess I need to go right now. And so I went the next day. I literally just like packed all my stuff real quick, left a bunch of stuff behind. Thankfully I could use the room as storage because it was like uni accommodation, so I'd already paid it all the way through till the end of the academic year. But yeah, packed the essentials, hopped on a train, hopped on a boat, hopped on another train. Yeah. Nobody stopped me. Other legumes tier list. That we could do. We could do a legumes tier list. Potentially with NEP. The travel restrictions still ended up screwing her by basically putting her out of a job. Not working in toxicology anymore was unfortunately not by choice. Oh, I see. That's really sad. That's really surprising though. You'd think that toxicology would be something that would be in demand actually during the pandemic. That's very odd. That's very, very poor planning, I think, on behalf of whoever she was working for. Boris, a person of all time, yeah. Oh, she was at an Austrian uni. Oh, I see. I see. I was not here for the Adventure Time debut. I forget who, like, so many of you turn up so regularly that I forget who came before and after the Adventure Time debut. You know? I forget. Time is but a construct of human perception. And so I forget when people joined, but I know that you've been here a long time. I hope the lurking's going well, that red panda. After Adventure Time, before your current model. Yeah. I think that I have a feeling that the Beans tier list was part of my Adventure Time model debut. So if you came during the Adventure Time, I mean, I say during the Adventure Time era, but I still like use that model a lot. I swear I've been using it more than this one really, because like There's no reason really, actually. It's not like I choose the model that reflects how I feel. When I feel a bit more sensible, I choose this one, and when I feel a bit more gremlin, I choose the other one. That's my logic. So, yeah. Yeah, Twitch remembers. Hi, Kim. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lab safety register check-in. I hope you're good. Sorry, I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. That's terribly rude. Are you an Adventure Time gremlin saying silly things? Or like, are you that type of person? Or are you a sensible, mature, apologizes for eating with her mouth full, kind of Avatar The Last Airbender-esque style Psydere? Which one are you? I think I'm mostly Adventure Time, I'm not gonna lie. But I was so tired today after, and I felt so proud of myself and of my team after we got that ethics application done, that I was like, I feel sensible today. I want this model today. I feel like a big girl. I'm V-roid. That's a mood. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Do you average feel at least 60% gremlin? Yeah, but I think I'm gremlin in a different way to some other people, you know? I'm not gremlin in like a chaos way. I'm just a silly little guy. The V-Roid was pretty good. I keep thinking I need to like, I want to like, you know, put it into the VR chat and do some silly things with it in VR chat, but I don't have a VR headset, but I know you can play VR chat without. But I've never played VR chat and I'm scared of it. But I kind of want to anyway, you know? Okay. I am not gonna lie. I have had too much sugar and I'm starting to feel a little bit sick. Which isn't great because I'm flying tomorrow. I am flying in less than 12 hours. Oh dear, I haven't packed. I'm going away for like 3 weeks. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know where my passport is. Uh-oh. I should probably work that out. I should probably take the bins out. I should probably clean things. Ah. Okay. I have things to do. And now I have this to take photos of and disassemble. Flying with magical girl powers or Ryanair? Thankfully not Ryanair, but not much better than Ryanair. I would suffer if I was doing the length of flight that I'm doing on Ryanair. Anything over 2 hours is just not doable on Ryanair, and it's over 2 hours, so yeah. Yeah. Not good. Not good. I want to try out VR chat because it's the very same streamer I just talked about did VR chat stream for a subathon, but I'm a lefty and VR chat doesn't have any way to rebind keys. Oh, that's annoying. That's really silly. Yeah. Get to it. I wouldn't be able to sleep if I were you. Well, the secret is, Jack, I'm not sleeping for a while because I've messed up my sleep schedule and I've been going to bed at 3 a.m. and it is currently 11, so I've still got a few hours to pack and then I'll be fine. I've like mastered the art of packing really quickly because I travel so much for work, but admittedly normally not for like 2 weeks or more. But I will have access to laundry things where I'm going because I'm staying with my family and I will use their washing machine whether they want me to or not. So, you know. You're saying that we go to bed at roughly the same time even though we don't want to. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Sayon. Hi. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're good. A few flew Munich to Amsterdam. Wait, was that on Ryanair? Flew Munich to Amsterdam with Ryanair. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. The worst one that I've ever done was London to Athens. That's the worst one I've ever done on Ryanair. And that was the one that made me say never again. I've also done Yeah. Like Ireland to Poland. Well, that one was actually better, weirdly enough, but wouldn't do it again. Still, no more Ryanair. No more Ryanair. No more Wizz Air. I am a respectable member of society now. If they don't have the option for doctor in the drop down when you select your customer details, I am not flying with them. I've moved up in the world. I don't need Ryanair anymore. Unless I'm doing like a really short flight from Ireland to London, in which case I might consider it because it's like 20 quid. The worst wasn't the flight, but the docking. Yeah, the flight for Ryanair is normally kind of uncomfortable though. Like the chairs are really thin and it's just a bit unpleasant, and they're constantly playing their like advertisements over the speakers, and there's like advertisements in front of you on the seat. It's just like a bit, I find it really like sensory overloady. Whereas like other ones, even like EasyJet, right? EasyJet is not that much more expensive, but like the boarding process, I find it a little bit less stressful because people on Ryanair are vicious. People on EasyJet, it depends on where you're going, but if you're not going to somewhere that's like super touristy, then it's normally okay. Also, people on the like flight attendants and stuff on like the crew on EasyJet are normally a lot more chill about your bag. Whereas like Ryanair, they check you every time. So that in itself is a reason not to fly with them. Wizz Air's the same. Wizz Air also check you every time. Their staff are never very nice. And they also have advertisements anywhere, and I don't like it. Sensory overload, not nice, not good. EasyJet is kind of okay. They do play like music when you're going in, but I don't mind the music. But they don't play advertisements. They only advertise their own stuff in the seat thing in front of you. And you can also take it out because it's really easy to take it out. And then it's not as overloading, and people in general are a bit more sensible. But admittedly, I largely do like common travel area flights, as in like UK and Ireland flights with EasyJet. So not 100%. Not 100% sure that it transfers internationally, but when I'm doing international, I'm really pretentious and I try and get like at least Aer Lingus, you know. Aer Lingus is not much better than Ryanair, but they sometimes give you a snack, so. But like for me, the peak flying experience is like KLM. Nothing has ever beat KLM for me. They are the best. Like, good like boarding and offloading experience, lovely staff, good food options. KLM's the only one where they like gave us free drinks and snacks, and then I said to them like, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't have this snack, I'm vegan, take it back. And they actually went and found me a replacement, whereas like British Airways, they give you a snack maybe if you're on a city flyer flight, and then like you say to them, oh, I can't have this, and they're like, that's a shame, sucks for you. Which is a very British response, I think. Yeah. EasyJet will screw you if something goes wrong, such as a cancelled flight. That is very true. And also, if you're flying EasyJet, assume your flight will be 2 hours delayed. I always like, if I'm like, okay, like I need to be in the city centre for 7 and it takes like half an hour on the train. So that means that I need to like, you know, get on the train at like 6:30 latest. Then I'm like, okay, I will get a flight that lands at 4 because EasyJet always delayed, always at least an hour, often hour and a half to 2 hours. It literally happened to me the other day when I went to go see the VTubers, the hang out with the VTubers, like Hanakyo and everyone else. Like, my flight out was like an hour and a half delayed, and it is what it is. I've only flown on one company that doesn't exist anymore, Blue Island. They showed up on a tiny propeller plane and was like, you're going to Exeter, mate. An hour later, I was in Exeter. That's really random, but I love that. I've been on one of the tiny propeller planes too. We have them for Aer Lingus. They do like the short hop flights between Ireland and Britain. So I've got one of the tiny propeller planes to like London City Airport. I've got one to Manchester before as well. If I'm going to Scotland, I'd rather just like, you know, train, coach, ferry, coach, or coach, ferry, coach. Yeah. Yeah. I recommend you try Singapore Airlines if you ever have the chance. That's the standard of excellence to beat. I've heard I've heard. I've always wanted to fly with them. I would love to. It's on the list. I don't know if I'll be going to Singapore anytime soon though. But like also Singapore as a place is also on my list of places that I'd love to visit. So yeah, because I've met lots of lovely, lovely people from Singapore. So that makes me feel good about the place. Even though I know the place has its issues. I know full well about some of the issues I've been told them by my friends, but it'd be still cool to visit. And I have a family member that's in Asia that I should probably go and visit one day. So yeah, Singapore would be a good place to hop off for a while. I've never flown on a jet engine plane, just the turboprop. That's so fun. I love that so much. Best plane ride I was on, also kind of the worst, just because of the length, was All Nippon Airways. They have anime on the displays on every seat. Even the cheapest seats had enough legroom. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. I don't know who I will fly. One day I'm going to go to Japan and I don't know who I will fly. Probably British Airways, just because like, well, I guess like for British Airways, a lot of the time it's not actually British Airways that does the flight. They like have an agreement with Japan Airlines. So I guess it would technically be Japan Airlines, but like I have points. Every time I do business travel, I try and fly British Airways so that I can get the points and I can use it to one day go to Japan. Finnair's pretty good. Okay, noted. Where doesn't have these issues these days? Yeah, it's true. I mean, everywhere's always had issues. It's just now we're more aware of them because we're more connected. Yeah. I'm planning to go to Japan next year, God willing. Oh, wait. Wow. Message me about that. I want to hear more. I want to hear about your plans. I'm so excited for you. I hope it happens. Planning on Singapore's basically capitalism the country, but visiting is fun. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's a good place to visit and not a good place to live unless you're like a super rich banker. One of the biggest planes in the world sometimes flies over my house, the Airbus Beluga. It's used to transport plane wings to other factories. It has a smiley face on it. I've seen that. So I've seen it like take off and land. I can't remember where I saw it, but I have seen it. And I've also seen the Iron Maiden plane. Did you all know there's an Iron Maiden plane? So one of the, I want to say it was the singer of Iron Maiden was like qualified to be a commercial pilot. And you know, Iron Maiden are a very rich band. And instead of going through all of the faff of like getting like a chartered plane and then, you know, having to move their stuff around and things like that and like paying for all of the people to fly around, they were like, why don't we just buy a plane and let that dude fly it? So that is what they did. And it's got custom livery on it and it's very, very cool. And I saw it once when they were on a world tour when I happened to be at an airport and it was the coolest plane I've ever seen. Yeah. Singapore has the highest researcher ratio based on country per population for AI. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I think the Beluga is the Beluga now definitively the biggest plane in the world. I think it might be. Yeah, I don't know. I like planes. I think they're cool. I like planes. Maybe that should be a new opener. What's your favorite plane? What's your favorite bridge and what's your favorite plane? Yeah, the biggest plane was destroyed. Yeah, the I feel really bad. I've forgotten the name of it. Antonov? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah, the hangar that it was in got destroyed. Hopefully they can rebuild it. I hope that they can. Yeah, the AN225, yeah. Favorite plane is the Beluga, coincidentally. It's a good choice. It's very cute. Like, unironically, it's very cute. And also the face makes it even cuter. It's one of my favorites, but I also like Belugas. So like, I used to play Elite Dangerous and I would play in a beluga. No matter what I was doing, I had like a combat beluga. It was my favorite. I'd also play in the dolphin and the orca. I liked all of them. I chose them exclusively because they were called that. Because I like sea creatures. Have I ever shown you Sullivan in real life? I've shown you my son as an item redeem. Have I ever actually shown you my son? I'm gonna be out trying to fix my sleep schedule. Okay, I'm waiting. Yeah, it's supposed to be a cruise ship and I wanted to make a combat beluga. Basically what you could do is, like, because it was so heavy, if you reinforced the hull, then you could, like, ram people. And then if you had, like, fighters, you know, the little, what are they called? The little fighter things, then they could protect you as well. Yeah, it was good. Your son? Yeah, my son. We have seen your son. But have you seen my actual physical son? Have I shown him on Handcam? I don't remember. I know you've seen him, but have you seen him on Handcam? Yeah, my actual physical son, yeah. I haven't seen him. Okay. Give me a second, I'll go get him. There's only a few minutes, like, before the ads, and I don't see the point in, like, lurking around for ads and then raiding out. So I will show you my son. Stick around for my son. Give me, like, 2 minutes. I need to wash my hands before I grab him for obvious reasons. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I've got my son. How can I show you him? Wait, let me move the gingerbread. This is my son. This is my son. Look at him. Wait. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. He's really big. Like, hand for comparison. He's a big boy. Is my son. He's speaking out. He's such a good boy. He's so good. He's so good. He looks after me when it's time to go to bed. He's perfect. I agree. Yeah, he's huge. Like, I can't even fit him. Like, I don't want to put him on the table because the table's dirty, but I can't even, like, fit him in frame. He's so big. Like, he's not like a meter long like one of the IKEA sharks, but he's like probably, I mean, he's longer than a small IKEA shark, you know? He's pretty big. He's so good. He looks huggable. He is. He's a good boy. He does have a presence. He certainly does have a presence. He's so good. Yeah, you go to bed, Brain. You go to bed, definitely. It's time for you to sleep. It's time for me to sleep. It's not time for me to sleep. It's time for me to start panicking about packing, actually. So, with that, let's find somewhere to go. Where should we go? Where shall we go? Who is streaming? Retty! Retty's doing his lathathon. Should we go see Retty? Should we go say hi to Retty? Oh my god, wait, also Jeff's back. Jeff Biceps is back. Wait. Oh no, there's so many cool people streaming. Shumi's streaming. Uwo's Lab is doing like a big charity thing. How am I meant to choose? Who should we go? What are you feeling today? What do you want? What do you want to go see? What are we all feeling? But yeah, have a good sleep, Brained. I hope you sleep well. Roll a die. I don't have one. I am dieless. I'm dieless. Yeah. Gasp, I know. So sad. I can also take suggestions today. If anybody has any suggestions. Who do you want to go and see? Who do you want to watch? I have enough points to guide the raid, but I'd only either send chat to bunnies or red pandas. That's so valid. I guess I'm shipping you rocks and dice now instead of just rocks. I like rocks. I like dice. This is exciting. I'm very excited about this. Oh yeah, in case anyone wasn't aware, on the Discord server, if you join the Discord server and you're not already in it, you can join the Discord server. Why am I saying this 72 times? Join the Discord server. There's a PO box now. So if you ever wanted to send me anything, either to open on stream or to do my own, just to have, you can now. You can join the Discord server and find the PO box and send things. And in theory, fingers crossed, you should be good to send from either the UK or the EU without customs issues. In theory, potentially. We'll see if that actually happens. Sending Sire tungsten cube. I've already got one. I've got a tungsten cube. It's just a little guy. And I can't go get it right now because it's sat on the Husmod shelf because it's his, but you know, it's mine now. Yeah, join the Discord server to do Discord things in our Discord server, which is also a Discord server using Discord platform. Yes, type !Discord. Reminds me about the tungsten powder. Tungsten powder? I just noticed the beans. Oh yeah. That was very aggressive. There was no need for that. Okay, so I'm just going to choose someone and we'll just go. Following. Let's go to... I agree. Let's go to... Okay, at least answer me this. Are you feeling... You know what? Let's do more Handcam. Let's go to Retty. Why not? I really enjoy Retty's streams. He fixes like machines basically. At the minute he is doing spindle reassembly on a 1944 lathe as part of his lathe-a-thon. Retty's also lovely, which is also very nice. Very good bonus in general. I don't have my thingy. Oh dear. Now I need to do the thing where I shout across the room. Great message. Great message. There you go. The top one is if you are a subscriber, and the bottom one is if you are not a subscriber. Yeah. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you so much for hanging out and supporting me for two years of being an affiliate. That's kind of wacky. Thank you so much. Genuinely, I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but it's going to be in 2026. Keep an eye out on socials for schedules. You can also join the Discord server with !Discord, where we do Discord server things in a Discord server. Aside from that, I hope you will have a really, really lovely holiday period. If you celebrate anything, you know, Christmas, New Year, Hanukkah, whatever. Nova God? Was that what it was called? No, I forgot. Any of them, I hope you have a lovely time. Yeah, I got nothing else. I will see you in 2026. Thank you so much for all of your support this year. Genuinely, it means so much. It's got me through some things. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Someone tell Retty that I'm not going to listen for a while because I can't hear anything. Bye.